Oh, yeah. Flex it. Oh, we going Hogan. We going Hogan? What is going on? All you beautiful movie-loving badasses. What is crack-a-lackin'? It's your boy, Phat Samurai Guy, back again. I will not be deterred. That's right. No one will block my way. That's right. Get out of the way, goddammit. Get out of the way of Samurai Guy and the movie dojo army, damn it. We ain't got time for bullshit because this channel is all about having fun. That's right. What is going on? Let's do the roll call. Let's see who is here hanging out. Thanks again, everybody. Hanging out with Samurai Guy on Wednesday. That's right. Cheers, everyone. They got the coffee today. That's right. What is going on? Let's see who's here. All right, Severia, what's going on, man? My day was all right. I hope you had a good day too, my friend. Jake Hall in the house. Heather in the house. Bob Odinson. He goes, "What's in the box? What's in the box?" Well, you guys are gonna find out tonight. That's right. Kevin, what's going on? Who else we got here? Oh, the sexy sumo in the house. What's going on, man? Kid your whack. Assassin King in the house. In the Heezy. Oh, yeah. Lady Danish headbanging. That's right. Movie Dojo Army headbangs on this motherfucker. That's how we do, man. Bobby Reynolds, what's going on? Eric. Steve-O, what's in the box? Finkster in the house. Oh, shit. Legends are showing up. All right. Daryl, what's going on? Douglas, what is happening? All right. Ah, there we go. Love that Joker. What is going on? 34 beautiful badasses watching, hanging out with the Phat Samurai Guy. I want to know and find out what's in this box. What's in here? What do we got going? Thanks again for hanging out. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, all that good stuff. And then after what do you guys think? We'll do the unboxing now? Let's do the unboxing now. And then afterwards, we'll chill and hang out and talk movies and pop culture, which is what we love doing. And I'll give my thoughts on the Gray Man and the man from Toronto. That's right. That's right. Yeah, Lady Dana says great crowd tonight. That's right. The legends are showing up. That's right. And anybody see the Terrifier 2 trailer? Looks like a lot of fun. Did you guys see that yet? Oh my goodness. All right. Finkster's in charge. He's in charge now. All right. All right. So we're going to unbox it. Everyone says unbox it. All right. Here we go. Safety first. Always remember to cut away from your body. Yes. Watch me fuck it up live. Aha. Get the side here. All right. Now, the reason why this box is a mystery unboxing. I have an idea of what content is in here, but I don't know what it is because this is a big, huge shout out to my homie from the UK, Jamie Powell. He has another fun movie channel. Make sure you guys subscribe to Jamie. He's a great guy. He's been with the Samurai Guy in the Movie Dojo Army since like day one. He was like one of our first subscribers. So sometimes in the UK, they can't buy movies that come out over here, and vice versa. Sometimes I want to order something, but I can't get it here, and I have to get it from over there. So me and him I buy movies for him. He buys movies for me. So over time, this has just stocked up here. And so it's been so long, I literally forgot what I wanted him to buy me. So that's why this is a mystery unboxing. So this is going to be funny. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump into this. Oh my goodness. MK says he loved my horror museum video. I'm glad you guys enjoyed that. The best part of that museum video is Lady Fablet standing in front of the Hellraiser crew. That was the best part because I didn't edit any of that. It was like perfect. Like I turned the corner and the music cued right when she's standing there. It's hilarious. What's going on, Tyler? What's going on? All right, let's go ahead and Let's see what's in here, guys. Like I told him, like, this was like way back, like last year. Like, hey, can you get this for me? I'll buy you this. Can you get this? So I don't remember what's in here. So here we go. I'm torturing you. I like torturing you. I torture you because I love you. All right, what do we got in here? You know what? Let me. Oh, okay. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. All right, we have stuff for the cats to play with. Gravy's locked up. All right. Holy shit. Jesus. Oh my God, guys. Wow. Hold on a second. We have a note. We have Z note. It says, let's see here. Hey bud, sorry if it took so long. Thanks for being a truly great friend. Yeah. Shout out and love to you, my brother. You guys rock. Love Jamie from the UK. And I love how he put some Ninja Turtles action on the top there. Holy shit, guys. Holy shit. All right, here we go. Number one. Fuck. This thing is filled to the brim with, it looks like just Blu-rays. So here we go. Oh my God. All right. So number one of my favorite martial arts comedies of all time. Never heard of this film many years ago. And then I found out a bootleg. And a guy recommended this to me at a convention. And I was like, yeah, I love Sammo Hung. I love UNBL. Hell yeah. And I was like, what the fuck is Knockabout? I didn't know. This was like years ago. Years ago. I popped in the DVD bootleg and I was completely blown away. But I mean, the movie's hilarious and it's fun. But that end finale fight scene is so amazing, bonkers, crazy, hilarious, but badass at the same time. My jaw dropped. And I was like, this is fucking amazing. So if you guys have not seen Knockabout, yes, this is the newest remastered Blu-ray of the Kung Fu Classic Knockabout. Kung Fu Classic Knockabout. And this is the Eureka release. So don't forget, guys, a lot of there might be some 88 film stuff in here. So you need an all-region player to watch Eureka Blu-rays as well as 88 films. But now the 88 films is getting more popular now. They're now releasing out here, you know, on the West, America and stuff like that. They're releasing 88 films content here now. So like the Shaw Brothers box set that's coming out, there's also going to be a release over here as well. So just letting you guys know, if you guys want to buy any of this stuff, Eureka, most likely you'll need an all-region player, but 88 films you might be able to find on Amazon some of these titles. All right, but just tons of the special features are insane. This is insane. Holy shit, man. I can't wait to watch this remastered. So Knockabout, man, Knockabout. So let's see, where am I going to put all this shit? I'll put it over here. So thank you, Jamie, for Knockabout. Oh my goodness, this is a beaut. Now this is from 88 Films. This is the special collector's edition box set or box packaging. Jackie Chan's Armor of God. That's right. His Indiana Jones adventure martial arts type classic movie, over the top. The end finale fight is just like bonkers, but so entertaining. And what a beautiful box. And look, on the side, he looks like it comes with a poster and a booklet. I can speak of the English. And of course, tons, because 88 Films and Eureka are always first class. You're going to tons of special features on the back. Now, I don't know if this was a limited edition like box. So I don't know if you want to order Armor of God right now, I don't know if you just get the Blu-ray. So I don't know if this box collection was limited edition, but yo, I love that artwork. Love it. This is huge. Thanks again, Jamie, for that. All right. Man, this is insanity here. Here, hold on a second. Let me get some comments here. Armor of God is where he got some of his worst injuries during. Yes. And it's funny because when you look at all the crazy shit Jackie Chan has done from Project A and Police Story, this was the movie, and they show the outtake where it was a simple stunt where he was just supposed to jump from here to this tree. That was it. And he fell down and he just landed on his head. It was really bad. So that's why at the beginning of this movie, Jackie Chan's got really short hair. And the rest of the movie, his hair is a lot longer because, we had to finish the film. So, but yeah, Armor of God's just a blast. And of course, all you badasses and martial arts movie lovers, I'm sure you know that the sequel to Armor of God is Operation Condor. So, all right. Let's keep it going. Uh-oh, what? All you kaiju movie maniacs, I know you guys are wondering, like, Samurai Guy, this is one of your favorite movies of last year, and you waited this long to own it? But yeah, because we wanted the steelbook and stuff like that. So 4K steelbook of Godzilla versus motherfucking Kong. Oh shit! There you go. That's a beautiful steelbook. I can't wait to pop this in, check out the picture, and enjoy this monster fight of the century. So that's awesome. Now this I've heard really good things about, and I love this director, but I've never seen this. Director Johnny To, this guy is a phenomenal director, and I want to discover more of his movies. But one of my favorites from him is a film called Exiled. And don't be surprised, a lot of these Blu-rays and stuff, the master of remaster, Frank Jang's commentary will be on these because that guy's in demand for everything. So, but yeah, I heard this was a really good like thriller, like action thriller. It's called PTU. This stars the amazing Simon Yam, and this is directed by Johnny To. But I heard this is really good. This is a really good thriller. So I've been wanting to see this for a while. So this is a Eureka. This is a Eureka release. Tons of special features on the back. But yeah, let's get gritty. Let's get gritty, serious thriller. Let's get some of that classic Johnny To. Yeah, Johnny To is phenomenal. And the more movies I watch of his, the more his ranking is like on my favorite directors list. The more that's starting to rise now. But if you haven't checked Exile, I think there's a Blu-ray remastering. I'm not sure if Eureka's doing it or 88 Films are doing it, but there is a remake of Exile, which is fucking sweet. Wait, hold on a second. Am I saying the title right? Hold on. It's The Exiled, right? Hold on a second. I want to make sure I get this title right. Because I don't want people to mix up Exiled: The Chosen Ones, which is a movie I really enjoyed. What Ranjit directed. Let me look up. I just want to make sure. Yes, it's just Exiled. Came out in 2006. Okay. Cool. All right. Let's keep it rocking and rolling here, guys. Now this is a classic, another action thriller from another great director. Hold on a second. I might have to switch from coffee to water here. Time and Tide. You guys will enjoy. You will enjoy. Love that artwork. You will enjoy this action thriller, man. And Choi Hart, come on, man. He's like one of the best Hong Kong action directors of all time. Yeah. And this was Nicholas is in this. And for those of you that are new to him, he was the main antagonist in Raging Fire and fought Donnie Yen. But this is one of his early features. And tons of Blu-rays, features on the back here. And let's see. Here we go. Audio commentary by Frank Jang. So there you go. Yeah, Time and Tide is good shit. You guys will enjoy this. So that's a good one. Yes, another Eureka release. And this one, which we showed clips from at Comic-Con at the Kung Fu I just can't talk today. The Kung Fu Extravaganza panel at Comic-Con. We showed fight scenes from this. And I thought I seen this. I think I seen clips. That's why it's so familiar to me. But when the fight scene that Frank Jang showed was a lot at Comic Con in front of the crowd. Was a lot of the finale in fight action clips, and Sammo Hung's in this, and it highlighted Casanova Wong. They nickname him the Human Tornado. And when you watch this movie, you're going to see because of his kicks. His kicks are fucking great. Now I've seen Casanova Wong in other kung fu classics like Warriors 2 and stuff like that, but this was like his first big like breakthrough role because Sammo saw his skill and he was like, "Oh, we gotta showcase this guy." So when he started doing crazy kicks and doing his thing at the end, keep in mind, we're at Comic Con, so I'm mostly like, I'm being myself. I can't help it to be myself, but I can't be cursing too much, right? Because it's Comic Con, we gotta, we might have kids in the audience. I don't know, but when Casanova Wong started showing off at the end, and this is the Shaolin plot, and there's Sammo Hung on the left there, and Casanova Wong on the right. When he started kicking, I was turned and I was watching because people were watching the screen like this, but the big screen where the audience could watch, I was watching a lot of the fights like this, and I'm supposed to be a good boy. I'm a samurai guy. Sometimes I can't help be myself. So when he started showing off, I wasn't expecting it, and the audience was like oohing and awing, and I, I blurted out, "Holy shit!" I was like, "Fuck!" And I was like, "Oh, sorry about that. I apologize." you know, Got to keep it PG-13, I guess. I don't know, whatever. But I couldn't hold back because when you're a hardcore fan for these type of films, the old school classics, and of course, obviously the newer stuff that's coming out when it's done right, right? We appreciate the new as well as the old, but there's something classic about these older movies. You're just not going to see stuff like this anymore, and I lost it. I lost it. So yeah, this is the Shaolin plot from Eureka. Insane amount of special features on the back here. Insane. Love the artwork. But yeah, I can't wait to watch this fully. And the Blu-ray picture quality is insane. For a movie this old, it's fucking crazy, guys. How good the picture quality is. It's nuts. And Frank Jang is on here as doing commentary. So, oh yeah. All right. Oof. Oh, this is a classic right here. This is a Eureka release again. Frank Jang, this commentary on here. Tons of Blu-ray special features here, but this is just a perfect example of Hong Kong cinema from the '80s, the early '80s, and it's a perfect blend of horror, comedy, and martial arts. We have Sammo Hung's Encounter of the Spooky Kind. Yes. This is such a fun movie. Sometimes it gets a little serious, a little dark in places, but it's just a blast. This is such a fun movie. Martial arts, horror, and comedy all mixed into one. Tons of special features on the back here. And what's really funny, I feel like I'm the only guy that brings this up. Nobody else really brings this up when they talk about this movie. You guys know I love Evil Dead 2. There's the poster right there, right? I'm a huge Evil Dead 2 fan. And I think this is probably a coincidence, but this came out before Evil Dead 2. But in this movie, there's this scene where Sammo Hung's hand gets possessed and he starts beating himself up. And here's the craziest thing. He even does what Ash does in the movie when he grabs his head and flips himself forward. So either it's just a hell of a coincidence. I don't hear anybody else talking about this. I'm like the only guy that brings this up. Either it's just a coincidence, a pleasant coincidence, because both movies are awesome, or Sam Raimi was a fan of this film, because we know he did enjoy martial arts films and stuff like that. But yeah, nobody else brings this up except me because I'm insane. But yeah, this is a classic. All right. All right. So this here. All right. Let me know if I'm back now. Am I okay now? Let me know. RVD, am I back? Let me know if I'm not if I'm good now. Am I good? Let me know if I'm good, guys. If you can hear me, you can see me. You can see me doing the Cabbage Patch. Can you guys see me doing the Cabbage Patch? Oh, let me wait for your responses before I go any further. I just want to make sure you guys can see me. I'm gonna wait. All right. Heather says she could see me. All right. So you guys already saw Encounters with the Spooky Kind, right? You already seen that, so we can keep going. All right. Audio is seamless. Image keeps freezing up. Really? That is the Cabbage Patch, sir. Come on. All right. What's up, Logan? How you doing, man? All right, I'm gonna keep going. You guys said you could see me, so I'm gonna keep going. Okay. All right. Now this is another Eureka release. Excuse me. And this is a 3-film collection in here. This great art. I love this artwork here. Oh my god, this special features are insane. Look at all that. That's insanity. But this is the Lucky Stars collection there. That's right. Sammo Hung, Yuen Biu, Jackie Chan, and the Lucky Stars movies always made me laugh. Always made me laugh. But this here has Winners and Sinners, and it's a whole comedic troupe of really funny actors got put together in Winners and Sinners, and it was such a popular movie that kept doing movies with those same actors, and they named them the Lucky Stars, right? So Winners and Sinners was the first one. Jackie Chan kind of just makes cameos, and Yoon Biao kind of make cameos in this. But My Lucky Stars is kind of the sequel. Some really good action. You're going to have the iconic fight throwdown with Sammo Hung. We got Sammo Hung versus Richard Norton. That fight is great. I talked about that with Richard Norton here on the channel. But you see Sammo holding tennis rackets there, right? So he goes up against Shoji Kurata, Yasuraki Kurata, and they have tennis racket versus tennis rackets fight basically. But yeah, the action is really good, very well done. And let's see here. Oh, I'm sorry, I skipped it. So Winners and Sinners, then it's My Lucky Stars, which has some really good fighting at the end of that movie, really good stuff. And then Twinkle Twinkle. So yeah, all three movies in one set here. So that's awesome. Man, I have not seen these remastered in years. I think I might actually just have these on DVD, not even Blu-ray, which is insane. All right. What is the media store you and Retro Leo used to film at? Book Off. The Book Off. Yeah, that store I wish was close. I wish we didn't have to drive, or I didn't have to drive all the way out there towards San Diego to check out that store, because that store is evil. What's up, Bo? How you doing? What's going on? All right. I'm already pleased with what I got, but we got a lot more. Like Clubber Lang said, I got a lot of mo. I got a lot of mo. All right. All right. Now, this is 88 Films. This is a Shaw Brothers movie release, and I remember this being pretty good. It's been years since I've seen it, but this stars the great, late Alexander Fusheng and Chi Quan Chung, an extremely underrated martial artist. That guy's really good, but he's very underrated. Tons of special features here on the back. I saw screenshots of the picture. Picture looks beautiful, but this is pretty good shit, man. And some good martial arts in here. But we got Disciples, a motherfucking Shaolin, baby. Yeah, love the artwork. I think this is Kung Fu Bob. You guys need to look up Kung Fu. If you guys are martial arts movie fans, you got to look up Kung Fu Bob's artwork. I'm like drooling on like if I had the room to buy shit and hang it up, like my goodness. His Lone Wolf and Cub stuff is great, and he's still doing good. So he wants to come here on the channel, like I've asked him a few times, but he's so nonstop busy making art that it's like impossible to get him. But he's a cool dude. We talk sometimes. But yeah, this was good shit, man. Chang Che directed this. Disciples of Shaolin, classic old school. There we go. See, Douglas knows what's up, man. That's right. That's right. So you're gonna have to borrow some from. No, man, you coming over here? We have movie marathon sumo. But yeah, brother, you can always borrow stuff. This is one of my favorites. Another Shaw Brothers movie, 88 release. Tons of special features on here. I guess limited edition slipcase and brand new artwork. Yep, Kung Fu Bob. I told you. This is the fighting in this is phenomenal. This is the Venom's crew for all you 5 Deadly Venom fans out there, or the 5 Venoms. Same movie. This is one of my favorites from them. This is called The Flag of Iron. The Flag of Iron, man. There's some good shit in this. It's one of the best Chang Che Venoms team up movies. This is really good, man. And man, just a lot seeing all these remastered Blu-ray and stuff like that. There's the back there. It just takes me back to a time where I would walk into Suncoast. You guys remember Suncoast? And they would have it in the mall, and then we have a little section there of martial arts movies. They have like a little corner for martial arts movies, and that's the only way I can get martial arts movies. And I went there, and I started seeing these bootleg third-party DVD releases of Shaw Brothers films, and Flag of Iron was one of them. And I took it home and watched it, and I was just like, poof. It opened up a whole new world of classic kung fu movie love. Excuse me. Oh, here's another favorite. I took it out of StreamYard to make room, but I had the clip in here. If you guys have not seen it, I highly recommend. You can find it here on the channel. Frank Jang showed at Comic-Con. He showed the audience a clip from Duel to the Death, and that was the perfect way to end the show. And he records. You hear them in the background. It is phenomenal. It is phenomenal. Their reaction, the best reaction is laughter with gasps. And this is like one of the greatest martial arts. Just swordplay, a little bit of wuxia thrown in there. But it's got ninjas, it's got samurais, it's got everything. And Casanova Wong is in this. He's got a small part. Duel to the Death. This was another movie I think I had on VHS, man. And I watched it for the first time. I invited my buddy Wayne over, and we watched it, and we were just like, this is the fucking shit. Like, we were like, this, god damn it. Like, they don't make them like this anymore, you know? But yeah, you guys got to check out that clip and hear the audience's reaction. It's phenomenal. You can find it here on the channel. Just type in Comic-Con. You'll find all the Comic-Con stuff pop up. But Duel to the Death, I can't wait to watch this on Blu-ray. Tons of special features, phenomenal artwork. Definitely up there as one of the best. Oh, no, this is so much fun. Another Kung Fu comedy here. Sammo Hung and Carl Maka, they teamed up to make a whole bunch of, or several Kung Fu comedies. One of my favorites is that actually might be in here, actually. I don't know. I'll have to. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Hold on. This one is one of my absolute favorites, but I'll talk about this one first. I think there's Dirty Tiger, Crazy Frog, and then there's Skinny Tiger and Fatty Dragon. Yes. Love the artwork. Skinny Tiger and Fatty Dragon. This martial arts comedy. This is from Eureka. Tons of special features on the back here. Different commentary by Mike Leader. No Frank Jang on this one. But yeah, tons of special features on the back. But this There's some good fighting in here, especially at the end. There's some good martial arts at the end. But when Samo goes straight Bruce Lee, it is hilarious. It is hilarious. I think Sammo Hung might be the best Bruce Lee impersonator ever, ever. I don't think anybody could impersonate Bruce Lee as good as Sammo Hung, especially in this movie. But the fighting, oh my god, double butcher knife fight. You guys heard that? Double butcher knife fight at the end is fucking nuts. But yeah, this is great. But it's a comedy, but it's a lot of fun. Definitely a lot of fun. Yes. Skinny Tiger, Fatty Dragon. I can't wait to revisit that. But this movie here, another team up here, but this one here, this is from Eureka. Special features on the back, of course. But this movie, oh man, I enjoyed watching this so much. And this is definitely one of my favorites. But this film right here, a lot of people put it on their lists for Kung Fu classic movies. A lot of people put this on their list as their favorite weapons-based martial arts films. Now, Legendary Weapons of China obviously has this beat, but in terms of just sword versus spear, you're going to see some of the best fight scenes ever choreographed in this. And this is the odd couple here. Yes. That's Sammo Hung. Yes. And this is just this hilarious. And it's funny because Larkal Wing, Nakal Leong's brother, who's phenomenal, they kind of both play dual roles. In the beginning, they both play the masters, like they're older and they're like the masters, and they have this rivalry. And it's always a tie. So they're like, fuck it. They're like, fuck it. I'm gonna train a student, and you're gonna train a student, and then we're gonna have both students fight, and then we'll prove which style is the best. And so they play dual roles. So they, so you have a young Sammo, and I love a young Larkar Wing going up against each other. But they do become across Beardy. That's right. Y'all know who Beardy is, and he comes up and he's like a great villain towards the end. So yes, Odd Couple's good shit. Woo! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Lord have mercy! This is another Eureka release. Tons of special features. This is a double pack, and it doesn't get any better than these two classic kung fu. If you're into classic martial arts kung fu flicks, these two, based around Wing Chun, are must own. Well, I used to work for the shipping department, and hold on a second, long as years ago. And the boss that I had was a fucking asshole. And I wasn't alone. It wasn't just like I'm having issues. Everybody that I worked with in that department is like, what is this guy's problem? Right? We're busting our ass working overtime. He's just always angry for some reason. I don't know if he needed to get laid. I don't know what the problem was. But one day we actually had a connection. For one day, we had a connection, and I don't know how we came across the conversation, but we started talking about martial arts films. And this was the only good thing that I took away from working with that asshole. This is the only good thing. He told me that his favorite martial arts movie, old school movie, is a movie called Warriors 2. So Samurai Guy's like, ooh. So I went and hunted down. I had to go to like bootleg comic book vendors, and there was old cassette tapes there. And I asked him, I was like, you got any old school kung fu movies that are hard to find on VHS? And he's like, yeah, you can check our section over here. And I actually got lucky, and I found Warriors 2. I mean, what were the chances of that happening, right? I took it home, watched it. It's fucking phenomenal. The end finale fight. It is just and the main villain doing his own version of like praying mantis type of style. And Casanova Wong's in this. You see Casanova Wong, no wires, nothing, running and jumping over a table in midair, turning his body, doing a spin kick on the main villain, all in slow motion. Phenomenal. But you get some comedy in here too. Warriors 2 is in this. for the first time ever, remastered on Blu-ray. But in this same double pack is one of my favorites of all time. The prodigal son is in this. This is insane. And this is the star Sammo Hung and Yoon Biao and the late uh, Lam Ching Ying. And this is phenomenal. If I was forced to make a top 20 favorite classic martial arts movie list, the Prodigal Son's going on there, and Warriors 2 is very close. But to get both of these movies remastered in this set is phenomenal. It's phenomenal. So I cannot wait to revisit those. Oh, speaking of the best weapons-based fighting movie, old school kung fu movie. Oh my goodness, we had a blast talking about that here on the channel a while back for Versus. We put this up against what did we put this up against? I think it was 8 Diagram Pole Fighter. I'm not sure. I forgot what we put this up against. But this is a classic. Lar Kar Leung, Gordon Liu. This is a perfect example of why a lot of people label Lar Kar Leung as the greatest kung fu movie director of all time. And beautiful artwork here. I think this is still Kung Fu Bob. I'm not positive on that, but Legendary Weapons of China. Yes. Yes, this is a classic. The end finale duel in this is just amazing. And the creativity and all of the action set pieces is just on point. It's 5 stars, the creativity, just the traps, the weapons, how they try to outdo each other. And it's just, I've never seen anything like this. I've never seen anything like this. So this is highly recommended. So I can't wait to check that out. So let's see. Recently watched a video talking about great fight choreography. Oh, excuse me. All of the top ones had pretty much all blocks and maybe 3 or 4 actual strikes. I would have to see that list. Yeah, so it was okay. So it was Legendary Weapons from China versus 8 Diagram. There you go. And Jake has seen that movie, enjoyed it. It's a fun flick, man. It's really good. All right. Now we're going back even further. We're going back to even more old school. We got Jimmy Wang Yu's The Chinese Boxer. Yeah, this is way back. This is a lot of fun. This is another 88 films release. This comes with Kung Fu Bob did the artwork. That's why it's amazing. Tons of special features on here. We got a booklet, all kinds of stuff, interviews. But yeah, this is straight up old school, even older than what I've been showing you. We're going back further. Yeah, but The Chinese Boxer is a fun flick. But is it this one? Hold on a second. Okay. All right. I just wanted to make sure. I didn't want to say something about the movie and I'm thinking of another movie. But now I want and need Master of the Flying Guillotine on Blu-ray. Please. I don't know. I don't care if it's 88 Films, Eureka, Arrow, Well Go USA. I don't care who it is, but somebody needs to remaster Master of the Flying Guillotine. It's fucking great. That is another classic, old school classic. But yeah, Chinese Boxer, it's been years since I've seen it, but I remember enjoying it. Apparently that influenced Kill Bill amongst other martial arts films, obviously, and samurai. All right. Here's another old school classic here. Kwang Tak Heen is in here. Known to be famous for playing Wong Fei Hung way before Jet Li and Jackie Chan and Gordon Liu had a shot at it. Yes. I think I'm saying his name right. If I'm not, I apologize. Yeah, tons of special features on here, but this was a UNBL vehicle. This is director Yuen Wu Ping, and Beardy is also in here, but no beard. But we have Dreadnought. Yeah, Dreadnought is a fun little old school kung fu, almost kind of slasher esque. A little horror. There's a little bit of horror in here because that main villain is psycho. But yeah, Dreadnought is fun. I remember this. There's some good stuff in here. Classic, old school Yuen Wu Ping, UNBL, stuff like that. Um, there you go. Leon Car Young. That's what Beardy's name is. But I always call him Beardy. But what's funny is you see UNBL with his leg right like that, and you see the kind of like the rag holding it up. He's like stretching his leg, right? You see that? All out of all the things in this movie that that Joel Schumacher took from for Batman Forever, he took the laundry sequence from this movie. Forget about the fight scenes or anything else. For some reason, the laundry sequence where Ewan Biao is washing laundry, stretching things out while doing martial arts, that was he was inspired to have a scene similar to that Batman Forever. That's why when you watch Batman Forever, you see Chris O'Donnell all of a sudden showing off, using his foot to like, do the laundry, and he's all badass. He walks away and stuff. Out of all the things that you take out of this, hey, whatever. As long as people, if Batman Forever leads people to this, then why not? But yeah, it's kind of strange. I swear, the more you know from Samurai Guy, the stuff you never thought I'd be bringing up just kind of pops out. All right. Oh, here we go. That's why I didn't want to mix it up because it's been so long since I watched the Chinese boxer. I didn't want to say any more, but this is why. So this is Dreadnought was Eureka, if I forgot to mention that. This is the prequel to Master of Flying Guillotine. This is Jimmy Wang used one-armed boxer, not to be confused with his one-armed swordsman. What's really funny is Rick Myers. I think it was Rick Myers. If not, I'm sorry, but I heard somebody. I thought it was Rick, who said that Jimmy Wang used a better fighter with one arm than with two, which is hilarious in a way. But yeah, loses his arm. It's all about revenge. We get some fun fight scenes, tons of special features in this and stuff like that. But the sequel is Master of Flying Guillotine, because in Master of Flying Guillotine, Jimmy Wang Yu still only has one arm. So yeah, but this was good. I remember this was a lot of fun. Old school. We going way back. We going back. You go. He says, "Goddamn, martial arts overload." All right. Oh, we're taking it. Oh, all right. We're mixing it up now. We're mixing it up. I heard this movie was insane. I've never seen it. Who directed this? Okay, so it's not a Takashi Miike movie. It's got two directors. Excuse me. Never seen this. So I think Jamie bought it first, and I think he didn't like it, and he was like, "Hey, you want it?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And I bought something else to trade for him. But here's the plot synopsis. Japan is being invaded by a parasitic alien life form, finding human hosts to insert themselves into and transforming the host into slave cyborgs. I'm in. I'm in already, right? When factory worker Sachiko is infected and transformed, her half-infected colleague Yoji steps up to save her with the deadly weapons growing out from his body. Okay. Part tragic love story, part body horror. Meatball Machine is an extreme steampunk gore fest classic from the Japanese splatter era, which has stood the test of time. I had to try. So I bought him something else and we traded. But yeah, has any of you seen Meatball Machine? Let me know if any of you guys have seen this. But it sounded fucking crazy, man. It sounded wild. So why not? This is who released this? Terracotta released this. Looks like. But yeah, let me know if any of you guys seen this. Yeah, Samurai Guy's not watching this without Lady Fat Blood. I'm not watching this without Lady Fat Blood. So, what is your least favorite martial arts movie that you've seen? Least favorite? I know I'm gonna sound like a broken record, but recently, especially if you guys have been watching the movie Dojo, me and Kyle have been coming across movies that like Interceptor might be my worst action film of the year so far. But just at the top of my head, there's a lot of disappointing martial arts films. But at the top of my head, I sound like a broken record, but I always have to go to this because I gave it 0 stars. Like I couldn't believe what I was watching. And that's always going to be Ninja, the Immovable Heart. It will always be that. And I'm pretty sure I've probably seen movies worse than that. But if you watch Ninja, if you can actually get through Ninja, the Immovable Heart, um, yeah, congratulations. But yeah, let me know if you get what you guys think if you want to watch that. So Snake Eyes, no. Snake Eyes is a goddamn masterpiece. Tekken 2. Ooh, no, Tekken 2 is better than Ninja the Immovable Heart. Yes. Oh, yes. Now, oh, my favorite. My favorite. All right. So, if I have a chance to tell this story, I'll tell it and make it brief because it was an experience. So there was this where I used to live years ago, 5 billion years ago. There was this Korean store down the street, and Fat Ninja, who used to hang out with us on the channel, that's my buddy, and he told me about it. And he's like, "Yeah, man, we should go check it out, and maybe we can rent some movies from there." And I mean, obviously, it doesn't have any English. Some of them have English subtitles, some of them don't. So we're just like, fuck it, we just want to watch the movie, play it forward to the fight scenes and whatever, right? So we went down there. Sometimes you find some cool shit. And then one day we went down there, we were like, we didn't really find anything. And we were getting ready to leave empty-handed. He walks out in front of me first. He's already close to being out the door. I stop because something caught my eye on the very bottom shelf. Like it caught me. Like I was getting ready to leave, never ever knowing this movie ever exists. And I caught my eye and I looked down. I told Chris to come back. I looked down and I see on the cover, and I grab the cover and I see on the front cover this guy who looks like Liu Kang punching through a gigantic wall, leaving a gigantic hole. And he's just like, and I'm like, oh, we have to rent this. We have to rent this. We rented it, said, fuck it, right? We don't know what we're about to watch. We go home, he pops in the VHS. And in the whole beginning, we're like, oh, this is so fucking boring. Luckily for us, though, it was actually dubbed. It was actually English dubbed. And we were like, oh, this is some prison movie, man. What the fuck? This is some false advertisement. God damn it. It was slow. It was kind of boring in the beginning. We were like, oh, man. I think we made a mistake. And then our lead actor goes to take a shower. And then out of nowhere, some big, huge, gigantic sumo guy looking dude comes in. And then he runs at our lead, and our lead turns around and punches straight through his stomach, curving out of it. And then our sumo looking dude falls back in slow motion. As soon as he falls, blood and intestines come out. And me and my buddy were like not prepared. And our mouths dropped. We were like, holy shit, what the fuck? That just came out of nowhere. Oh my God. From then on, all the way to the end, we were not prepared. We were not prepared. And it blew our minds. And we were pleasantly surprised by Ricky O, the story of motherfucking Ricky. And I will never forget watching this for the first time, taking it just a like, I don't know what that is. I mean, let's try and rent it. Had absolutely no idea because none of the cool shit that you see on the back of this, none of that was on the back of the VHS. It was just him punching through the wall. That was it. That was the front. That was the back. We had no idea, and we couldn't read the plot synopsis. It wasn't in English, so we had absolutely no idea. And a big shout out to Terry Fan. Terry Fan's the lead in this, and that guy's a phenomenal martial artist, and he's been kicking ass and taking names since. And you may have seen him in the Yip Man movies. He's the guy with the beard who kind of goes around challenging. In the first Yip Man, he goes around challenging all the other schools and shit. That's who this guy is. But and the actor who plays the warden, I forgot his name, but that's actually his dad in real life. But not prepared. Yukari Oshima's in this. We were not prepared for a fight scene in the middle of the prison yard, and that Ricky destroys and fucks up the dude. Hits the back of his head, an eyeball flies out. Birds come down, grab the eat eyeball, which is fucking hilarious. And then the guy with no eyeball in his face, he's like, I have disgraced myself losing to you, Ricky. I must lose with honor. So he stabs himself, opens up his belly, and you think that's it. And then Ricky's like, no, don't do it. And he's like holding him. And then, no, that's not it. I'm going to take out my own intestines and then I'm going to choke Ricky out with it. We were not prepared. We were not ready for what we were about to watch. It's one of the greatest B-movie watching moments I've ever seen in my goddamn life, and I am so pleasantly surprised. The 88 Films went first class on this movie. Blu-ray picture quality is a phenomenal. Tons of special features. Now this box, again, I don't know if this is a limited edition thing. Okay, I don't know if you want to buy Ricky now, you won't get this box set with the booklet in the middle there. But this is punching up, knocking heads over. I mean, this is so much fun. And this is actually, and another reason why it's so over the top, it's based off of Japanese manga. So that's why it's crazy. Ricky O. It's one of the greatest movie talking moments, discussing moments ever. I always have to tell that story. So can't wait to watch it remastered for sure. Well, I guess you guys weren't expecting this to be the next movie after Ricky O, but we got Van Damme's. You're like, what? Van Damme, what? But yeah, extremely underrated movie in my opinion. Now, this was another a great Hong Kong action director, Ringo Lam, who did one of my favorite movies called Full Contact with Chow Yun-fat. He came over here and tried to get that John Woo success with Hard Target. It's debatable if it was good, but Maximum Risk I enjoyed. I thought that was a solid thriller. That's a good Van Damme movie. But this one, I don't remember this going to theaters. I think this is when Van Damme started to his career started to dip a little. But this is a good movie, man. Like, I used to joke when Van Damme when his career was just not in a good place at the time, and a lot of these straight-to-video movies that he was making, I used to make fun of the titles mirroring his career. And I used to go, like with Derailed, I'm like, well, his career's derailed, right? and then I would always look at this and be like, well, Van Damme's career is in hell right now. And then one day I sat down and I gave it a shot. It's a good movie. I was really surprised how solid this movie was. So yeah, Van Damme's in Hell. This is remastered by 88 Films. It's got some features here. Oh, we got some commentary and stuff like that on here. But yeah, it's actually a pretty good movie. And it's a masterpiece compared to Derailed. All right. One of my favorite westerns or modern day westerns of recent years. Big shout out to Indonesia and of course Sonny Pang. Yeah, Sonny Pang, our boy, is in this as well. And oh, who else is in here? Oh yeah, our boy, white boy Bobby. That's right, from The Night Comes for Us. He's in here as well. But yeah, this is kick ass, man. If you guys want to watch a modern day, it's a what I mean by modern day is it's made recent past couple of years is what I mean. It's still a period piece setting. But Buffalo Boys is kick ass, guys. Check out Buffalo Boys. The finale is on point. The finale is fucking dope. You will enjoy Buffalo Boys. It's a good watch. Very good. A lot of good shit in here. There you go. That's a good watch. And I don't think this has a domestic Blu-ray release. I don't think this was ever released on Blu-ray. Like if you go to Amazon right now and you look for this on Blu-ray, it's not going to come up here to buy here in America. I think you can get the DVD here, but you can't get the Blu-ray, which doesn't make any sense. But yeah, Buffalo Boys is a good watch. Check it out. Let's see here. Ringo Lam. No, that was Ronnie Yu, I believe. Believe it or not, that's Freddy versus Jason director. Bride of Chucky director did the Bride with White Hair movies. Now the sequel, I don't know if Ronnie Yu did the sequel to Bride of White Hair. So, oh yeah, Old Henry is one of my favorite movies from last year. If you guys haven't seen Old Henry, it's a kick-ass western. Check that out. Now we're going to change genres here. We're going to go to comedy, martial arts comedy. I've only seen this movie once, and I remember being fucking hilarious because it's Stephen Chow in his prime. We have Forbidden City Cop. This is another martial arts comedy we got going right here. Stephen Chow in his prime, man. It's God of Cookery. The God of Cookery. If you watch that, you will be in tears, laughing hysterically. But this is a 88 films release. Tons of special features in here. We got a fold-out poster. Yeah. But yeah, I've only seen this once, but I remember being really a lot of fun. So yeah, if you guys like kung fu comedies, Forbidden City Cop's a lot of fun. And he's kind of like a charlatan, he's not like a martial arts master. He's like posing as one. But it's fun. It's a lot of fun. So now we're going back. We're going back to old school here. That's right. One of the films that put Jackie Chan on the map. We got 88 films. Snake in the Eagle's Shadow. Yes, that's right. Directed by the amazing Yuen Wu Ping. That's right. And Huang Zhang Li is up there at the top left. That's right. And it's funny because he's the main villain in this, but he's also the main villain in Drunken Master, which came out after this. But yeah, this is a classic. If you're into Jackie Chan, if you're into old school martial arts, this is a must have. So this is 88 films, tons of special features on the back, but a true gem there. We're almost to the end. We're actually almost to the end. Holy shit. Oh, no, that's it. One more left. Oh, my goodness. So big shout out to Vincent Lin. I enjoyed having him here on the channel for podcast guests. We talk about his career, his amazing fight he had in Operation Condor with Jackie Chan is iconic. And he's just a really good dude. And he likes busting my balls too, and because I mess with him, like when we did our Casino Royale versus Mission Impossible Fallout versus episode, I was messing with him, and I was like, hey, I was like, Vincent, I pre-ordered Mission Impossible Fallout on 4K for you. I got it shipped to your address, just letting you know. And his response is, I can kill you with this tie. But he's a phenomenal human being, great martial artist, and he does a lot of crazy humanitarian work. But this movie, in this trilogy here, but not really, was one of his breakout roles. He played the bad guy in this. But I had to. I've been wanting these movies on Blu-ray forever. I could barely find the second movie in this box set on DVD. I could barely find it on DVD. And it's a shame because there's some good fight scenes in here. But here's the crazy thing. I did not know there was a third movie. I was like, "What? There's a third movie? What?" So, man, 88 Films has really outdone themselves. They've really outdone themselves, and they have remastered all 3 of these movies. Beautiful box set or box, and insanely awesome. Like, this artwork for the cover is insane. The special features on here are nuts. And there might be a poster in here, I'm not sure. But, great artwork on the back too. But we have here for the finale of the unboxing, Tiger Cage 1 through, look at that artwork. Look at that Donnie Yen with the katana sword. Do you need anything else? Do you need any other reason to buy this? Yeah, Donnie Yen with the katana sword. Yes. Yeah, Tiger Cage 1, 2, and I didn't even know there was a third one. But yeah, tons of special features on the back. And what I'm hearing, um, the first Tiger Cage is a great action police thriller, and you got a really good fight between Michael Woods and Donnie Yen in there. But he has a small role in Tiger Cage 2. Whatchamacallit, I'm trying to see if they put Vincent on the cover here. Did they put him on the cover? I wonder if he's on here for commentary. He might be on here. Oh shit. Oh shit. This is what's up, Timo? He's actually on here. Him and Frank Jang, of course, and Vincent Lin are on here for commentary. How cool is that? And he gives some behind the scenes information. That is amazing. Oh man, I can't wait to watch this. Awesome. But yeah, the second one, Donnie Yen is the lead, and we have a great katana sword fight with another amazing martial artist stuntman. That's his name is I'm failing right now, but I would love to reach out to him and try to get him on the channel to talk with us. But the third one, I didn't know it exists, and from what I'm hearing, the third one's good. The third one's kick ass. There's some badass shit in there. I'm like, oh shit. But yeah, if you guys are interested in this, definitely check it out. Check it out. 88 Films, Tiger Cage 1, 2, and 3. So I'm already happy that I got the first 2 because they're not on Blu-ray, and we get a third movie in here. So, oh, we made it. Holy shit. Oh my goodness. Timo, we're doing all right. We're doing all right. We're just hanging here with the Movie Dojo Army, having a blast, hanging out with this massive unboxing. So now, Samurai Guy's got to update his Blu-ray.com list. Otherwise, I'll forget. But yeah, thanks again, Jamie. You rock, my friend. Thank you so much. And now we both we both have made an agreement moving forward that it's going to be 6 movies at a time now. Because when we keep stocking up on like, yeah, can you order this, or this, he waits and I wait for the movies to come out. And then we're waiting like a year or half a year before we get our stuff. So we're going to do 6 movies at a time. That way we can get our stuff a lot quicker. Well, thank you, Kid Whack. What's going on, Sean? What's happening, man? All right. Woo. All right. That was some unboxing, man. Holy crap. Now the question is, where do I put it? Where do I put it? All right, let's go ahead and talk some movies. I guess I can go ahead and jump right into my review and thoughts of these 2 films, and then afterwards, let's hang out a little bit later, if you don't mind. I don't have any plans of going to bed early today. We can hang out just a little bit longer than usual, and just chit chat and have some fun here. Now these reviews, these are not. I'm not going to do like a deep dive here because these films have been out for a while, so there's going to be spoilers. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump right into it. So I'm going to talk up first about. Hold on, let me set this up here. Hold on a second. There we go. So if you watched Rick Meyer's show that we feature on here, Action Film Autopsy, yeah, I highly recommend if you guys want to know his thoughts on both of these movies. Just check out that we haven't. I made an Action Film Autopsy playlist now, so you guys can go straight to it. But yeah, his takes on these movies are pretty funny. They're hilarious. Even if you agree to disagree with Rick, his rants and stuff are funny. Oh my god. I have not seen The Sandman yet, and now I don't know if I want to watch it now because there's rumors going around that even though this is the number one Netflix show right now, there's a rumor going around that there's no guarantee it's going to have a second season. So I might wait. I don't want to waste my time. This has happened to me before. God damn it! You guys already heard my story about the Deadly Class. How Deadly Class was fucking awesome, and then no second season. It's done. It's done. And I really hope there you go, the bland man. I really hope Doom Patrol gets a chance to at least finish their fucking show. Because we're three seasons in, and we've been enjoying that show. But I mean, I don't know how many seasons were planned, but with this new guy who's in charge of HBO Max, like I'm nervous now. I don't know. I don't know. So I don't know. I might wait now until it's greenlit that Sandman's getting a second season. So I might, because that's some bullshit right now. It's the number one show on Netflix right now. No talk of greenlit for season 2. Doesn't make any sense. So, all right. Let me jump into The Man from Toronto, directed by Patrick Hughes. Now, if you guys are unaware of his work, he did the Hitman's Bodyguard. He did The Expendables 2, and I enjoyed that for what it was. And Hitman's Bodyguard was solid. It wasn't as funny as I wanted it to be, but it had some fun moments in there. And he is actually also directing the Raid remake. So from what you guys have thought about The Man from Toronto, may or may not, um, what is it? Install confidence in the Raid remake, but my complaints about him has not necessarily been action oriented. It's usually just some movies that should be hilarious, but they're kind of funny, but more forgetful we call them forgettable. You watch them, you forget about them, right? But my favorite film, like I said, I like Expendables 3 for what it was. I thought it was entertaining. No, it's not my favorite in the trilogy, but I thought it's entertaining. But nobody talks about his early movie. And in my opinion, compared to all of the other movies that he has done so far, in my opinion, his best work is a movie called Red Hill. This is a modern day type of Western, actually based in modern times. And it's fucking badass. This was what instilled confidence in me when I found out he was going to direct Expendables 3. But nobody talks about Red Hill. And that's what I love about this channel is you guys that watch, let me know in chat, let me know in the comments when this is not live anymore. In the community we have built here, you guys tell me about movies I've never heard of and vice versa. But Red Hill, I just gave it a shot one day and I was like, that was a fucking kick-ass movie, man. So Red Hill, I that, and there's no comedy in that. This is straight serious and violent. I recommend Red Hill if you guys get a chance to watch it. But in my opinion, that's his best movie overall so far. Hold on a second. Douglas says Netflix said they would. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, because I was like, what are we doing, Netflix? Come on, you got a winner here. All right, that makes me feel better. Thank you, Douglas. Heather says she wants another season of them. Damn it, that was such a great show on Prime. Oh, you're talking about which one are you talking about? Doom Patrol? That's HBO Max. Which one are you talking about? All right, back to the man from Toronto. Okay, so let me read the plot synopsis. So everybody knows who's in this. You have Kevin Hart, Woody Harrelson, all kinds of other people. I was surprised to see Ellen Barkin in here. I was like, what? I was surprised to see her. It was good to see her. Plot synopsis. Now here we go. The world's deadliest assassin and New York's biggest screw up are mistaken for each other at an Airbnb rental. Yes, that's basically the plot. So I start watching this movie. Oh, hold on, I lost the comments there. Hold on, let me get back to you guys. There we go. Yes, it's based off the comic book, and the show is phenomenal, MK. And it when you get to the end, you're gonna be crushed because it's the crazy shit happens, and you're gonna be like, no, no, this is not. This story can't end like this. There's got to be another season. Nope, that's it. Just one season. All right. So right off the bat, we have our screw up Kevin Hart, basically, trying to be a success overnight. He's trying to do his stuff on the internet and YouTube and all that stuff, and he's trying to sell himself, right? Come up with the newest Taibo or whatnot. His shtick was no contact boxing. That was like his shtick. But the whole beginning, I'm literally now Samurai Guy's different, okay? I'm sure there's a lot of people that probably watched this movie and were in utter tears, laughing so hard from beginning to end, right? I'm watching this movie and I'm like not laughing. The whole beginning, I'm just sitting here like, and I'm all like, the whole movie's gonna be like this, right? It's gonna be like this, huh? It's just not gonna be funny. And a lot of it comes down to the Man from Toronto is on Netflix. A lot of this comes down to just bad script. It's not necessarily the comedian's fault. And my perfect example that I always use, though I know there are a lot of fans for this movie. I like parts of this movie. I think parts of this movie is iconic, but overall, this movie's trash. Okay, it's trash, but I see it has a lot of fans. There's a lot of fans for this film. Like I said, I like parts of it, but I always use this movie as an example. Any example where you watch one of the funniest. I remember when I first discovered Kevin Hart. Speak with your chest. I was in tears. I was holding my stomach. Lady Fat Blood was rolling over, laughing. We were dying laughing when we discovered Kevin Hart. And then the more popular he got, a lot of his jokes became rich people problem jokes. And I kind of started to lose touch with the guy. It was kind of like, all right, this is kind of funny, but it's not as funny as his earlier stuff. But that's debatable. But this is the movie I always use as an example for a poor script that even one of the greatest comedians of all time can't save it. We're talking Richard Pryor in Superman 3. I know there's fans for this movie. And like I said, I like parts of it. But Richard Pryor, who's one of the funniest men in human existence, in history. And I am not laughing once with his shtick in the film. A lot of that is the script. A lot of that is what they give these, ridiculously talented comedians and actors. Not funny material to work with. And sometimes they have to ad lib, and then sometimes that kind of works in their favor. But this, yeah, and that's the example I'll always use because I'm watching this. I'm watching Superman 3, and I'm feeling sorry for Richard Pryor this whole movie. Like I'm just like shaking my head, like God damn it! I hope he got paid some good money. I hope he got paid some good money. But I'm watching this movie, and the whole beginning with his shtick and him trying to be funny, I'm just not laughing. And this just popped in my head every time he tried to do a joke or tried to do something funny.
This is bad comedy.
Right. This is bad comedy. This guy
This is bad comedy.
I'm just sitting there I'm waiting to laugh. Some of the stuff he does, I kind of crack a little smile, but I'm waiting to like, okay, this is a comedy, right? All right. I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to stick with this. All right. You talking about Superman 3? It's so good. There's a lot of fans for it. It's all good. It's all good. But I'm waiting here. I'm like, is this one of those movies where they give the comedian bad dialogue to work with? So he's kind of a loser, and he doesn't want to lose the love of his life. So he's like, hey, he has this plan. Let's go out to this cabin. I got this stuff planned for you. We're gonna, my she doesn't know he's actually lost his job, but he's like, faking it. He just wants to show her a good time and last as long as he was trying to make the relationship last. So they go to the cabin. There's a printing receipt. It ran out of ink, so he got the cabin numbers mixed up, and that's when he shows up here. And he meets these badass assassins inside, and they're waiting on him, and they're calling him the Man from Toronto, because that's the whole shtick of the movie, is that nobody really knows who Man from Toronto looks like, except, well, actually, not even his handler. No, Ellen Barkin doesn't even really know what he looks like. But he kind of plays along with the shtick because he's scared. He's like, what the hell did I walk into? Explosions happen. The FBI shows up, and then it's kind of, this plot is pretty much exactly the same plot as Nicolas Cage's film that came out this year. It's the same plot, except Kevin Hart was playing another character, but he could have just played himself, if you wanted to say. But Nicolas Cage already did that. But it's almost the same plot. We need you to go undercover and find this and do this and blah 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 blah. So we need you to play along, right? So Woody, who's the real Man of Toronto, we had a great scene with him in the beginning, torturing somebody, and he's just cold and serious and being a badass Woody Harrelson in here, and he gets wind of the word's going around that this guy, because some of the assassins took a photo of Kevin Hart walking in the cabin, and so they send the photo to everyone, so everyone thinks that Kevin Hart is the Man from Toronto. So Woody's like, I need to investigate this, right? So he starts investigating it. And again, he's a badass. He's Woody Harrelson. He's good at what he does in this film. But yeah, shenanigans happen. Hold on. I thought I had a screenshot. They end up meeting on a plane, and we actually had a pretty good fight on the plane. I like that fight. That was good. But they ended up crashing the plane. Of course, they get out safely. But Jesus Christ, what is it? What is it with these big budget AAA Netflix movies having some of the worst CGI and green screen? Why does this keep happening with these big Netflix releases, man? Check out my review of Carter. All right, I break it down. All right, I'm just like, what? Why do we have this bad CGI? I mean, I was looking at this plane. I'm like, is this Air Force One with the plane crashing? I mean, at the end of the movie, like, this is horrible CGI. Like, what is going on? So anyway, they break out. Woody kind of forces Kevin to still kind of play along, and the shenanigans happen. Right? They both snap at each other. They're angry. They're mad. And then we have these vulnerable moments later where we show what Woody's weakness is, and you find out Woody's weakness. He's the most baddest dude on the planet, but his weakness is talking to women. That's his weakness, which is kind of weird when you're like the baddest dude ever, but that's his weakness. So by the end of the movie, they both make each other better. It's one of those movies, right? Kevin Hart becomes a better guy, grows some balls, and that's basically the better the movie, the butt of the film. But while this is happening, other assassins are trying to kill the Man from Toronto, and there's a lot of MacGuffins. And let's see, green screen seems to be becoming a lost star while stealing news. um, so again, the whole movie, there's moments throughout the movie where the chemistry between Woody and Kevin Hart kind of work, and I will chuckle. I'll go, huh, like I'll like, huh. Well, but I'm not like bust a gut laughing like the movie really wants me to. Um, So at this point, I'm watching the movie. Some of the fights, I'm liking some of the fights. I'm like, okay, I give the movie that plus for that. But in terms of in terms of the film being funny,
This is bad comedy.
I'm still there. I'm just like, and then we get this scene right here. So he's supposed to go in, still pose as the man from Toronto, and the villains are in there expecting him to do his thing and torture the other guys to get information. So he's put on the spot. Like he actually has to torture these guys to get information. And this scene, I'm not gonna lie, I was fucking dying. This scene right here. So Woody's speaking through his ear, kind of letting him know, like, "Hey, suck it up." There's a scene where he throws up. Like he doesn't even physically harm people. Like he kind of accidentally cuts one dude in his eye, but he throws up on them because he's freaking out. But Woody's trying to guide him through this scene. I admit this scene was fucking hilarious. This was the interrogation scene. And I think why some of this scene works is because Kevin Hart is ad-libbing. He's trying to ad-lib a little, and it works. But this is the funniest scene in the movie for me. I was rolling. I was actually kind of busting up laughing. So I'll give the movie that. But then we're introduced to, let me find this actor's name because this guy might be the next big thing here. Pearson Fode, and he is the man from Miami. So he is the younger, better looking, stronger, faster. He's like the upgrade from the Man of Toronto. So this guy right here, he was a fun little villain in the movie. Like he when he showed up, you knew some shit was gonna go down. I even enjoyed. He's out when you're introduced to him. He's like playing golf with a couple of people. Then he gets his orders to go after the man from Toronto, and then he kills the people he's playing with. And then one guy runs away, and he turns the golf stick into a gun. It's actually a gun, and he shoots the guy. I was like, all right, all right. And this actor, yeah, he definitely made an impression in the film. He was actually pretty solid in the fight scenes as well. But yeah, we'll keep it rocking and rolling here. So again, we have another. Let's see, now that The Rock has a Netflix property and Kevin Hart does too, bet they have a crossover. Probably. So, all right, let's get back to it. So again, I was dying laughing here. Like I was rolling, right? And then we're right back to this is bad comedy. We're back to okay. So Kevin Hart falls. He gets thrown over the balcony and he lands on one of these moving like chandelier type things above in the hotel. And he's like, I need help, and Woody's trying to shoot at the bad guy. He ends up accidentally shoots, I think, Kevin in the ass or something like that. And then, Woody says, "Hey, your ass got in my way," right? So Woody's trying to save them. He's trying to save the movie. He's trying to save it. But it's just bad dialogue. Like, I think I might be wrong, but in the beginning of the action sequence, Kevin yells out, "I'm diabetic." I think that's what he yells out. I might be wrong. He's like, "I'm diabetic. Help me, please." Right? And then by the end of the action sequence, he yells it out again. He goes, "I'm diabetic." And I'm just like, this is bad comedy. Movie, you had me here. I was on board, but now we're right back to just dead air jokes. That's the perfect way to say it. Dead air jokes. Joke happens, shenanigan happens, no reaction. Right? But like I said earlier, they end up working together. They end up having this mutual respect. Even Kevin gets Woody to stop killing people at some point. Even though Woody, can we stop this cliche? Can we stop this, please? We're gonna do assassin movies, you know, and it's just like, oh, I have killed 5,000 people, but today, God damn it, I'm turning over a new leaf. I don't want to shoot that, whatever, and like it's just some of my favorite movies. Like I love The Night Comes for Us. I love it. It's phenomenal. For me to put it this way, for me to excuse that cliche, the movie better be fucking phenomenal. But I'm getting tired of it. It's just like, okay, stop this, please. Anyway, like I said, they make each other. They end up working together, and they make each other better people. Especially at the end, Kevin has this thing where he's like, "I'm gonna show all you motherfuckers. I'm gonna come through. I'm not gonna be a loser anymore." So he does his thing, and then we have a lot of let's see. I don't know what to say. And I hate to say it. If I just don't find Kevin Hart funny, I don't know if it's scripts or is he not a good comedic actor. It's a lot with a lot of comedic actors. And sometimes it depends on what you see of them. Like this is not a good introduction to Kevin Hart for people. Show the early comedic stand-ups. When he was hungry, right? When he was hungry, show those. You will be in tears most likely. Um, but yeah, let's go ahead and keep going here. So, where am I at here? So again, we're inserting, Kevin Hart's wife, and she, we don't want to let her know what's really going on, and we're shenanigans back and forth, and Woody's falling for Kevin Hart's wife's girlfriend, and all that stuff, and he has this dream of becoming a chef. The shenanigans throughout this movie. Some of it's chuckle worthy, and some of it's bad comedy. But then the action, again, the fights here and there are filmed well. I like the way the actors move. It's violent. I wasn't really hating on the action that much. And at the end, um, now at this point, all of the man from nowhere, the man from nowhere, all these assassins. Remember, we got the man from Russia, the man from Japan, all over the place. All these assassins are coming forward to fight and basically finish both of them off at this point, both of them. And we get some solid action, not bad, not bad, not bad. Some shooting, some fighting, some car chases, some stunts. Uh, and so far, the movie was just okay. Like I'm okay with it. I didn't it kind of grew on me towards the end. I don't love the movie, but it kind of grew on me towards the end. But I was still kind of like, that's probably like a D plus or a C minus or maybe a C minus, right? Because it's not really a great movie, despite some things I did enjoy. And then, absolutely out of nowhere, this gym fight sequence happens. And so they end up getting cornered in this gym, and all the assassins show up, and it's not in one take, but they film it like it's in one take. And it's not you're not dizzy, you want to throw up like you were in Carter. You can follow the action, go figure. But it was one of the most out of nowhere, entertaining, hilarious, violent. I was busting up. I was actually enjoying the movie with this action sequence. And what made me smile even more was absolutely out of nowhere. I think it was the man from Moscow or whatever, but MMA legend Oleg Tuktarov shows up. Now you guys probably know him. He's been in a lot of movies. I've actually enjoyed him in films. Uh, but you probably know him most likely from Predators. He was the big Russian dude with the Gatling gun in Predators. But he shows up out of nowhere and doesn't get one hit. It's fucking hilarious. So Woody's fighting this dude who's got an axe. Kevin Hart's bumbling and falling backwards, but still kind of trying to fight and get out of the way. And Oleg would have these moments throughout the fight where he'd show up and be like, "Come on!" And he just gets sucker punched, and then he'll show up later on on the other side of the gym. Now you, he just get knocked out again. The fact that they hired one of the baddest men in the planet to show up and not get one hit, I was like, "Movie, where was this kind of entertainment throughout the whole movie? God damn it! I would love this movie. I'd give this movie an A plus." But yeah, little things like that. Not only did I enjoy that fight sequence and the violence and the comedy worked, everything worked together. And the Oleg bonus, I was rolling. Oh my God, I was rolling. Oh, hold on a second. There we go. I want to make sure. I thought the mouse went out there. I was actually enjoying the movie, guys. Like I was like really, really enjoying it. What's up, Goji? How you doing? Let's see here. Um, but yeah, they both end up killing all the bad guys, and Kevin Hart finally gets his his Tybo type career up and running. He's successful now. Woody opens up his chef. but Woody still has his grudge because his baby, his car now. That's his love of his life, which you thought the movie was like. You thought it was like a woman, but it was just his vehicle. And Kevin Hart, he let Kevin Hart use it to chase down his girl and let his girl know he loves her and blah 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 blah. Right, but he ends up getting it destroyed by a train. So there was some kind of funny stuff towards the end credits and stuff where he's like live, like, all right, guys, we're gonna work out. And then Woody calls up, he's like, I know where you live. Like he's still kind of I was like, see, I feel like by the end of the movie, they finally got their comedic timing and chemistry right. But unfortunately, the movie ended. But yeah, it's harmless. It's harmless. So I'm gonna give um I'm telling you that gym fight came out of nowhere, and that was such a pleasant surprise. But I'm going to give the movie a C plus, and I'm going to give the action a B minus. It's a harmless flick. The first half, I was really concerned because it was bad comedy, dead air jokes. But the gym fight pushed it up to a C plus for me. And like I said, all the action throughout the movie was very solid. It was very well done. Shout out to the stuntman. And I'm starting something new here when I'm reviewing films, not just rating the action in the movie, just for action films. But I'm gonna choose an MVP. And the MVP of this movie is Woody. Woody wins the MVP award for basically doing his best to salvage this film, putting the whole movie on his shoulders. Yeah, Woody's he's the MVP of the film here. But yeah, it's harmless. You can watch it, and again, like I said earlier, from his other action comedies, you'll watch it, you'll be fine, you might enjoy it, but you'll forget about it the next day. So hopefully, fingers crossed that this director uh, honors the original Raid and makes a proper badass serious film. And I hope we get Red Hill director going in for this Raid remake, because we got a shot. There's not Raid type of action in Red Hill, but in terms of the violence and taking things dead seriously, Red Hill delivers. So hopefully we get to see that in the this Raid remake. But yeah, it's harmless. It's harmless. So let me catch up to you guys comments here. Thoughts on YouTuber BBT Network? I don't know who that is. All right. Yeah. That's why I gave it like a C plus. Definitely props to some people, but not just some parts were like, I'm telling you, that interrogation torture scene, I was dying, man. That was really funny. I just wish the movie had more of that instead of just yelling, I'm diabetic twice for no reason. Let's see here. What else we have? Have you seen The Traitor? To me, time starring Kevin Hart, Mark Wahlberg looks funny. No, I have not seen that. I have not seen that. I have not seen Les Miserables. I have not. You guys know how I think about. You guys know what I think about musicals. The movie has to be really great, or there has to be something in the movie that I like that I can attach onto to watch a musical. So, but I know it's very popular. I know, and I know about the Russell Crowe. I've seen clips of the Russell Crowe singing scenes, and I'm like, well, I don't know, maybe I should watch this. But Glorious, Ryan's new movie, Glorious. Oh, okay, I've not seen that. All right, let's keep it rocking and rolling, guys, and we can hang out. So one more, okay. All right, now it's it's time for the Bland Man, and I have a theory on the Bland Man, the Gray Man. I have a theory. Remind me. Hopefully, I don't forget. I might have an explanation of why he's bland. I might, but we'll get to it here. All right, let me get rid of this here. All right, the Gray Man, directed by, everybody knows these guys, the Russos. And plot synopsis: when the CIA's most skilled operative, whose true identity is known to none accidentally, uncovers dark agency secrets. A psychopathic former colleague puts a bounty on his head, setting off a global manhunt by international assassins. It sounds like the movie we just kind of watched, didn't it? But we all know who's in this. Ryan Gosling, Chris Evans, Billy Bob, the fantastic Ana de Armas. And it's you guys know I like Jessica Henwick, but it's strange because she's in this movie, but it almost feels like she's not in this movie. So I don't know if the character they gave her was just kind of there. And it's weird because she's not even in the trailer. But Alfre Woodard, she's a fantastic actress, Alfre, and it was really cool seeing her in this movie. It was really cool. But yeah, great cast here. Especially, I'm going to screw up his name. Danush. I may have screwed up his name. I apologize, but he's awesome, and I'll get to him in a minute here. All right. So let's go ahead and talk about give my thoughts on the Gray Man. So it's strange. It's like the movie, the opening to this movie is weird. It's kind of bad. The opening to this movie is like Netflix made for Netflix movie bad. It's very abrupt. Just we're right here. Here we go. Let's start the movie. It's very strange. It's weird, especially for a Russo's movie. It's just kind of like what is going on? But we're introduced to Gosling's character in prison. He killed someone a long time ago. He's been serving time. Billy Bob realized some things, some skills that he had, and he's like, "Hey, I can." You could spend your life here behind bars, or you can work for us forever, but you'll be free to do what you're good at. And he gives them the option to choose. Of course, Gosling chooses to become the Gray Man. Let me find his name here. Six. That's his name, Six. And Chris Evans' name is Lloyd Hansen. But that opening prison sequence, they gave Billy Bob Thornton one of the worst hair pieces, one of the worst wigs. I was like, oh, what is this opening and why is he wearing a bad wig? This is done by the Russos, right? Because they're trying to make Billy Bob look young. It's bad. Like, come on, what is this? So anyway, so I was kind of hoping we get some training sequences with Six becoming an agent. I was kind of hoping we get some training sequences, but no, we just jump right into it. And we have our first mission here. Big, huge party, festival in the city. And Reynolds, Six is trying to waiting for his target, waiting for the go to kill his target. And I think there was a friendly there. So he's like, I can't shoot from here. And the guy's like, take it out, take that person out. And this guy's horrible. We gotta kill him now. This might be our only opportunity to kill him. But he's like, I can't, there's a friendly. So he acts like, oh, my gun ran out of ammo, whatever. And then he kind of pulls a Casino Royale, like he goes down there and grabs a knife, like he's getting ready to stab some people. Except in this movie, he actually starts stabbing some folks to get closer to the main villain, and we have our fight. And Ana de Armas was great in the film. She was badass. I know a lot of people compared her character to the Casino Royale, No Time to Die. But her character, she's a little different. This one, she's more serious. She's more serious and concerned about her career. In No Time to Die, she was kind of playful. So she was a little different. But Ana de Armas, she was good in the movie. But they're at this party celebration, and we have our first fight where Six throws down with. I like this actor. He was in BVS, but his name's Callan Mulvey. Yeah, this guy's a good actor. I might reach out to him to talk to him on the channel. But so we have our first fight, and for some reason, I would have with at least this. I agree with Rick Myers that this doesn't feel like a Russo's movie. It's weird. they've fallen in love with drone shots. Like we have 5 billion drone shots in this. Drone shots for transitions, drone shots. It's like, are they scared the audience is gonna fall asleep? It's weird. But this opening fight here, we had a lot of drone shots and a lot of fancy schmancy, beautiful looking. I mean, this whole opening fight, the location is gorgeous. The drone shots that they used are very swooping and sweeping. But there's a problem here. You can't see the fucking fight. And so I'm like, why did they do this? Like, so he's fighting the main dude, his target, and you can kind of see the fight here and there, but no, we're kind of focused on these beautiful drone shots. And I'm just kind of like, I really hope the rest of the movie isn't like this. But he defeats his target. His target hands him the MacGuffin. His target lets him know, hey, I'm an agent just like you. You might be next. uh Six's superior is like, did he hand you something? And he's like, no. And then now they're hunting him. That's basically the rest of the film, because they're an agency. There's some shady shit went down, and whatever's on that MacGuffin information is gonna be bad if that gets out. So they're trying to cover up some stuff, right? And Jessica Henwick, her whole mission, she's in charge as well, but that mission didn't go well. She was supposed to be in charge of that mission in the beginning of the film. So they're like, well, you fucked up. So now I'm gonna have to bring in somebody to clean up your mess. And that's when they bring in uh Chris Evans here. He plays the character of, excuse me, Lloyd Hansen. Yes, Lloyd Hansen. And I enjoyed him as a bad guy. I liked him as a villain. I didn't mind it that much. I think my favorite part, I mean, he's just loves what he does. You know, he's basically, he tried to be an agent. He went off the fucking rails and they kicked him out. And so he's just been like rogue on the outside handling assassins and assassinations and missions. But they bring him in, and Jessica Henwick's character is like, we can't, this guy's a fucking psycho. We can't bring this sociopath in here, right? But Chris played a great sociopath. I thought he was very good. I think my favorite part in the movie, what he did was later in the movie, Gosling's trying to get Six is trying to get a passport made from him, so the guy lets him in. By this time, word's got out that everyone's hunting Six, right? The agency's hunting him. So this guy, it's like, yeah, just stand over here, move up a little bit further so I can get a good camera shot of your, your photo for your profile and all that. And then it's a trap door. Six falls down, and then he seals the trap door, and he calls Rich Evans. I was Rich Evans. He calls Chris Evans here, and Chris shows up with his men. As soon as he walks in the door, he goes, "Where is he?" And the guy sitting on the couch goes, "He's over there." Now, where's my money? And then Chris just does this. He looks at him, looks at where Ryan is, and just goes, "Pop, pop, 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 pop," and just walks away. That little stuff like that, just being sadistic, um, I think, in my opinion, makes for an entertaining villain. Like, you want to hate a guy like this. So I wanted Chris to do more stuff like that. But I enjoyed. I thought for the most part he played a solid villain. I thought he didn't phone it in. I thought he brought it there. Hold on a second. Let me get back to you guys. What's up, NSG? What's going on? He's knitting on the couch. Yeah, yeah. He was the guy who got shot. Yeah. Oh my goodness. All right. So that's basically the gist of the film. But we have this flashback because Billy Bob Thornton's his Fitzroy, that's his character's name. Was I can't remember. Was it his daughter or his niece? I honestly can't remember. I can't remember. But she gets kidnapped. And so you see Six's face like, oh, fuck. Because they're trying to get it, they end up kidnapping Billy Bob as well, his character, Fitzroy's character. They end up kidnapping him too to pump him for information and like take his, we have this scene where Chris Evans is, taking the nails off of his fingers and stuff like that. fingertips, that, pump them for information. But then the movie kind of takes a break, and we have this flashback here, pretty meaty, long flashback, and now you realize why Six reacted the way he did when he heard that the girl got kidnapped. And a while back, we have this flashback of him protecting her, and she has a condition, so sometimes she needs to, get rushed to the hospital. And he asks her how she's doing, and she goes, it's just another Thursday. When he went to visit her in her hospital bed, he looks through the window and she like does this, let him know she's okay. At first, I thought she was going to be really annoying and I was going to hate her, but she grew on me by the end of the movie. But yeah, he's in this flashback. We see them spend time together to get to know each other. They end up liking each other, and then we finally get our first really good fight. So Assassin shows up to the house, and Six and him throw down. I love the way the fight was filmed. It was brutal. It was quick. Ryan Reynolds. God damn it! I knew that was gonna happen. Ryan Gosling did good physical movement. Everything was good. That was really a really first good fight. There's an action sequence earlier on an airplane, just like from The Man from Toronto. And again, I see what the directors were trying to do. They were basically the men on the airplane get orders to kill him. They go kill him in the back. And we have our fight scene. But The Man from Toronto, unfortunately, in this case, kind of beats the Gray Man's fight because I think Six uses this like smoke bomb canister thing to kind of blind everyone. And I think that was the point. I think that's what they were going for. He's blinding them and beating them up at the same time. I get what they were going for, but the problem is you couldn't see the fucking fight. And then we had bad CGI plane explosion, and of course, Six escapes unharmed, but not as bad as the Man from Toronto plane crash. Not as bad as that, but it wasn't great. Again, when you watch a Russo's production, especially a AAA big budget movie, you kind of expect a certain standard of visuals. So it's kind of concerning. I was just like, man, well, this is weird. The CGI is not that good. So up to that point, I was like, okay, the fight scenes, they're not really showing it that well. The CGI at parts is not that great. Let me stick with it. So then again, I was like, okay, cool. I'm pleasantly surprised now because we have this fight where Six takes out the assassin, and she sees all of this. She sees it, and she's like, holy shit, like this guy, he's here to protect me. This guy's for real, you know. And we have that line. She's like, are you okay? And he looks at her, he goes, it's just another Thursday, right? So he uses her own line on her, right? And again, he's avoiding the agency because they're hunting him, right? But now Anna's involved. Her character's involved. She's like, what the fuck, man? You're ruining my career. They think I'm with you, all this stuff. So now they're starting to work together. But now Alfre Woodard ended up getting killed, but she didn't go out like no punk because she's Alfre, you know. But now we're introduced to our first big action set piece. And let me tell you something, guys. This was great. This was really good. Let's see here. I know Santa has destroyed this movie, but I actually like this movie. It was not an extraordinary, mind-blowing movie. It was an okay movie. All right, copy that, NSG. This Samurai Guy was sitting up paying attention now. So we have this whole action shootout set piece that's fucking phenomenal in Vienna. And at first, it's interesting because during this action shootout, our hero here is handcuffed. So he's dodging all the bullets and people trying to kill him while he's handcuffed, hiding behind this wall and bench and stuff. He's trying to fight back. Eventually, he gets himself free. But it's crazy because Alfre, Chris Evans and his crew show up. Well, he sends his crew in there because Six was with Alfre and they were exchanging information and stuff like that. So Alfre makes sure Six escapes with Anna, makes sure Anna and Six escapes. And then she's getting old. She only has like 3 months to live anyway. So she's like, fuck these dudes. So Chris Evans' men show up and she's got a bomb, blows up the building. Six runs out of the building, but he gets arrested by the police. So that's why he's handcuffed. So while he's handcuffed, you have the police there, but then you have the agency, Chris Evans' crew showing up, and they show up, right? And they have this big ass shootout with the cops. Like, this is phenomenal stuff right here, guys. Big ass shootout with the cops. And then a SWAT team shows up because the cops signal the SWAT. They're like, fuck, we're getting killed, we're outnumbered, outgunned. So SWAT comes up. So we have this great three-way kind of firefight going. While at the same time, our boy is handcuffed. He finally gets loose. And then we have this great action set piece here. And Anna shows up to kind of help out Six. And I mean, we got guns ablazing. We get some great stunts. We get, oh man, explosions everywhere. This is what Samurai Guy is here for. This is what I'm here. I'm here to this scenes like this whole action set piece brings Samurai Guy to the motherfucking dance. Okay. This was some great stuff. Of course, they get so this scored big points for me. I still wish the movie's rated R. I'm not taking that back. Come on, the man from Toronto was R, I think. But anyway, but yeah, I was like, oh, okay, we had a really good fight. Finally, we could see the fight, a really good fight from the flashback, and now we get this big ass action set piece, some good shit. I'm liking it. I'm liking what I'm watching here. All right, so the movie continues, and then this motherfucker shows up later. And I'm gonna say his name again. Danush, if that's how you say his name. He plays Avik San, and he otherwise known as the Wolf. This dude shows up, and then we have this amazing 2-on-1 fight. This dude is so badass that he's whooping both agents' ass. He's kicking Anna's ass and the gray man's ass at the same time. The motherfucking Wolf, son. Like, I was like, yo, and I love the way the fight. It was brutal. There were some good hits. You could see the fight. Like, I was like, I'm on board with the movie. Like, I was concerned at first, I'm on board with the film. But we got to rescue the girl and Billy Bob because our boy here is still holding them hostage, right? He still has them kidnapped. So the movie, I'm kind of jumping around here, but the gray man, Six, and Anna basically sneak in, and they both split up on the compound, and they both make their way in to, Anna's kind of mostly on the outside, just causing distraction, like shooting grenade launchers, blowing up walls, just kind of distracting all the men, while Six basically does a Splinter Cell, Metal Gear Solid through the house. So there was definitely some solid action at the end here, for sure. But yeah, Billy Bob doesn't make it. But he didn't, like Alfred, he doesn't go out like no punk, and he has a bomb before he gets taken out. Oh, hold on one second here. Can we just get Drive 2? I need that. I read the sequel. Oh, there's a sequel book. I did not know that. It's not great, but takes place in a town in the desert. I'm sure could be tweaked. I don't know if did you guys know that there's a book sequel to Drive? Yeah, I love Drive too. That's another pleasant surprise. I wasn't expecting to like that movie that much when I watched it many years ago. But yeah, we get some solid action at the end. Now I have a few more concerns. Now, the Russos, so far, from what I've seen, has done the superhero genre. And you could say they've made the best superhero films, right? Winter Soldier, Civil War, right? Infinity War. Arguably, in the MCU, they've made the best. You could argue that point, right? But when I look at superhero movies in that genre, you could technically look at that genre as as fantasy, right? Or sci-fi, right? Even though some of those action sequences are kind of grounded and stuff like that, you could still, because they have the abilities and stuff like that, you could still view the superhero genre as sci-fi fantasy if you'd like. You can still view it that way. So Russo's can kind of get away with uh action not being too realistic, right? Because you're dealing with gods, you're dealing with superheroes, right? So you can kind of get away with stuff being clean. My concern is with the Russos, they know how to film action, but I do have some issues here. Um, if they're gonna make this is not a superhero movie, okay? If they're gonna start making grounded action flicks, we need to see a little bit more wear and tear instead of just one string of blood coming down Six's face. We need to see a little more wear and tear. When you look at Captain America when he gets calls back the hammer in Endgame, he's battle worn, he's all dirty, bleeding, he can barely stand. He's looked like he's been through a war, right? But then there's moments in this movie where explosions are happening right behind Chris Evans because you have Anna shooting at him, and they're happening literally right behind him, and his shirt is still clean. If they're gonna go the non-fantasy action movie route, and they're gonna go for more gritty, you know, more serious action movies, we need a little more grit. Not make things so clean looking. You know what I mean? I don't know if I explained myself that well, but I want a little bit. I want some. When you think of dirty, you think of the Raid, right? Just dirty. Everybody look like they stank. Everybody look like they they ain't showered in like forever. You can see the dirt underneath their nails. They're bloody. Like that. Like even old westerns, right? Or they just look like they stank, right? Things don't have to be so crystal. Like things don't have to be so clean for an action movie. They can get dirty if they want. You know what I mean? Like it's okay. It's okay. So if they do more action movies like this, let's be a little bit more grounded. We can have some fun. There's nothing wrong with having fun and having over the top action scenes. There's nothing wrong with that. But like I said, so far up to this point, I've been enjoying all of the action. Like that Vienna shootout was phenomenal. And this 2-on-1 fight was fucking amazing. I loved it. I wish it was longer. Um, but it was this dude was so badass that Anna and Six were like, "Hey, you go. No, you go first. No, you go." Because I was a bad dude, man. Um, but yeah, he ends up stealing the MacGuffin, takes it back to Chris. But we have our let's go invade the compound, save the girl, and stuff like that. Billy Bob doesn't make it, but they get away. But Chris ends up. He finally starts looking a little dirty and a little bloody. Finally, at the end of the movie, and they go through this maze, right? And we have our standoff, right? And Chris is like really over the top in this scene, but I think he does. I think he's doing a good job being an asshole villain, right? And I love how what makes a good villain is the villain cheats. And if you watch Chris throughout the whole movie, you watch his character, he's always cheating. The first time he connects and meets up with Six, right after he sucker punches him, he sprays him in the face with mace immediately. Like he's always cheating, right? Even at the end, when he starts losing the fight, he whips out a knife, right? That's another thing I like about the villain that he's playing in this movie. That's a good villain. But this location for this end finale fight was gorgeous. This location, I was so excited because it's the perfect set piece location, perfect lighting for two bad motherfuckers to throw down. And it was just perfect. Well, he lets the girl go because he's just like, you know what? I want to see who's better. I bet I can beat you. You ain't shit. I'm calling you out. Lets the girl go. And we have our end fight. Now, there's good and bad about this fight. The good is, like I said, the location, right? This is gorgeous This is like, oh my God, I can't wait to see these guys fight, especially when you see the wider shots before they actually fight. Like it's dark, you can't hear a sound. It's perfect. Now, when they slowly start walking around and getting closer to each other, samurais, I'm getting happy. I'm like, oh shit, here we go, baby. As soon as they get closer, as soon as they get close to each other, they're already throwing punch combinations. And it's like 5 or 6 movements. Bow, 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 bow. They're already throwing combinations on each other, and you could see it. And I was like, fuck, yes, yes. And then after that, it looks like shit. And I was like, yes, no, 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 stop that. No, I like that. That's me. That's me with those whole end finale fight. I was like, ah, damn it. I don't know what. I mean, we all know, we know that Chris Evans and Ryan and Reynolds Gosling, we all know that they're physically capable to do action. We've seen them do action before. But for some reason, throughout a lot of that fight, there's so many edit cuts, man. Like, why? Why did you do that? What happened? You ruined what could have been. I'm not talking. I mean, it's not Snake Eyes level, okay, but it still is a lot of edits, man. I'm like, oh, god damn it. When Chris Evans whips out the knife, he starts to make things a little bit more interesting, and you get the fight kind of picks up for me a little bit when he whips out the knife. But yeah, I was disappointed. I was kind of it was kind of a letdown, especially after you watch. I mean, even the fight in the apartment complex with the flashback is better than this fight. You know, it was just it started off great, and then yeah. So, oh. OGP, what's going on? Not gonna lie, no spoilers here. We had a perfectly good movie in X. I'm very worried about what they seem to be going with Pearl. All right, no spoilers. I still haven't seen X yet. All right, so I'm not alone. Yeah, I just and the Russos, they directed Chris Evans in great fights. The Winter Soldier fight is great. The 2-on-1 fight at the end of Civil War is great. You can see everything, but I don't know what happened here. Again, both of these actors have the athleticism to put on a good fight, and it started off great, and then I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened, guys. Maybe there was some behind the scenes stuff. We had to hurry up. We ran out of time. I don't know, but it was kind of a letdown. It was a letdown. Um, the girl shows up, back in Six's arms, and he does the line one more time. Just another Thursday. Oh no, he says that earlier before he fights Chris Evans. He goes, "Don't worry about it. I got this. It's just another Thursday." But at the end, now that he's been carried out, she looks at him and he gives her the medal. Like, hey, I'm good. I'm good. Don't worry about me. But Jessica Henwick's character shows up at the end and she concocts this whole plan that, Chris Evans did all this carnage and killed all these innocent people and killed these former agents. Let's put it on him. And she makes a deal with Six and puts him in prison. She's like, well, there's no reason to kill you. You're too good. We can use you later, but you're going to have to serve time behind bars, right? And of course, the Gray Man's not going to let that happen. So we kind of fast forward a little bit, a couple of months, and Jessica Henwick and her superior go to visit the Gray Man, and all you see is bodies laid out, and you see his cell open. And he comes to visit the girl at the end here, and she's got guards guarding her, and he takes them all out, comes in, and then they leave together. So it's kind of a happy ending, and you could literally, sequel this film pretty easily. So, but yeah, that's my thoughts on the Gray Man. And yes, I agree. Something really was kind of off. It's kind of off. Let's see here. Russo directed that great one-take fight in Extraction. Now, from the very beginning, I understood this will not have Extraction level action, but that end finale was not. Yeah, it was just average, that end fight, man. It's like, what happened? But did it ruin the movie for me? Well, you guys actually might be surprised by my rating here. And we all know what Rick Myers thought about it. But Samurai Guy is honest on his channel. That's right. But you know what? I had a good time. I had a good time. I went in with low expectations. Rick Myers kind of helped that, but I had a good time. And at first, yeah, the end fight was a little disappointing, and the action in the beginning of the movie, like I was kind of like, a couple of fights where you couldn't really see that well, but it really picked up. And that Vienna action shootout sequence was fucking great. And them fighting the wolf was great. And we did get some solid action towards the end. So I actually kind of perked up. I actually enjoyed The Gray Man. Yeah, yeah. So I'm going to give The Gray Man a B plus, and I'm going to give the action a B plus. Yes, I know you guys are probably thought I was going to destroy the film, but no, I think a B plus is solid. It is not A territory. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I had fun with it, and since I started this new thing, the MVP of the movie, y'all know the MVP of the movie is going to be. It's got to be the wolf, man. It took two of them agents to try to fight this dude, and he still was whooping their ass, man. Yeah, the wolf is my MVP. He wins the MVP award for the Gray Man. So, but there you go. There you go, guys. There's my thoughts on both films. And that is that. Now we can hang out for a little bit and just chit chat a little bit more. I'm having a blast with you guys tonight. Oh, and by the way, this is bad comedy clip from Transformers the movie. I'm not removing that from StreamYard. That's going to stay because I have a feeling I'm going to be using that for future reviews and stuff. So, all right. Sonic 2 is Redbox. I think isn't Sonic 2 on Amazon Prime right now? Yeah, Kid yeah. Like they really left it open for another one. And I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Why not? I enjoyed it. But Extraction did have better action though. Like if I was gonna rate the action of Extraction, I would give it like an A minus or an A. But the Gray Man had some good shit in there towards the end. I enjoyed it, so I'm fine with the B plus. Rick, if Rick's watching this right now, he's shaking his head. Castle Falls. Oh yes, I seen that. I wanted to review that last year, but I didn't get a chance to. It's a solid movie. It reminds me of whatchamacallit, Trespass, a Blu-ray we just unboxed for our most recent pickups video that we did. It reminds me of Trespass, but with except you actually I mean, that was the point of Trespass, was like everybody was like a horrible person trying to get the money. But you actually like Dolph and Scott Adkins characters. But it's Trespass with martial arts, basically. No, we didn't have time. We didn't have time to play any games because we got there like really late. So Tom was very nice to let us check out the museum. He knows we drove like 4 hours. We drove over 4 hours, guys, to go out there to meet Tom. But I don't know if you guys seen the post, but his movie, his indie hardcore project called Las Vegas Frankenstein. Me and Lady Fat Blood are going to be in that movie, unless our scenes are cut, which is fine. But we're going to be in that movie coming out. We got a small little part. But while we were out there, we wanted to go to the museum, but we didn't get a chance to. And it was like really late, but he was nice enough for open it up for us so we can go in. So that was very nice of him. But yeah, we wanted to just get to it. We didn't get a chance to play any games though. Maybe if we went earlier, we could have played some games. Sonic 1 and 2 are Paramount Plus. I own the first Sonic, I think. I think I have that. At some point, I'm not in a rush to buy it, but I'll probably just buy the second one. No, I think I did see that. No, I won't be getting that, but I would love to buy that though. Oh, it is on Amazon Prime. Okay. All right. Hey, as long as it's good, as long as it's good, when an actual trailer comes out, me and Lady Fat Blood gotta do a trailer reaction together because Hellraiser, that's her shit, man. That's her franchise. So, oh, Kevin's ordering that shirt. Nice. I have not. I have not. I'm like I was mentioning earlier, Justin. I'm trying to catch up on a lot of his stuff. But from what I've seen so far, that guy is a phenomenal director, man. Thoughts on When They See Us? I have not seen that. Yeah, yeah. Riding a bike for 4 hours in Nevada heat. I don't know if we'd make it. No, I haven't. I have like I said when I did the trailer reactions for She-Hulk, like, I'm sure it's fine. I just, you know, I chuckled here and there, but I'm not really interested to watch it, I'm just kinda like, "Eh." Maybe when the show is done and if it gets phenomenal reviews, maybe I'll be curious. Maybe I'll do a poll and see if you guys want to if you guys want me to review it. But I'm not really I'm sure it's fine. I'm just not really like I gotta watch She-Hulk. I did hear some weird news. Did you guys hear about this news? I did hear some weird news that the Hulk is gonna play a villain in a World War Hulk movie. They're actually gonna do that. Hmm. I heard that. I didn't look into it though, but I was just like, yeah. Let's see if Disney has the balls. Oh, Savannah's in the back. Lesbian vampire killers. Oh, it was actually pretty good. All right. Yeah, Dolph did good. He did good in Castle Falls. Prime has live MMA fights on Saturday. What? What? They have one fights, one FC on Prime. Thanks for letting me know, Sexy Sumo. Thank you. What the hell? We got a little ladybug here. Hold on. There. There you go. It just popped up out of nowhere. Oh, that's what Savannah was hunting. She's probably hunting a little ladybug. Oh, there you go, guys. See, this is why Tubi is the greatest streaming service of all time. When They See Us is about the Central Park 5 of night 10 to 9. I don't know. I have not looked into that. Thoughts on Disney doing a King Kong live action series? Sure. I'm just concerned about the CGI. Because we saw She-Hulk CGI, which they kind of tweaked a little bit, but I don't know, man. Kong looks like he'd take a lot to make him, you know, look good. I don't know how expensive. Well, it's Disney; they can do it, right? This is this is my answer, Chase.
This is bad comedy.
Oh, it's going to be animated. Oh, okay. Then they should be fine then. I don't know. I don't know. Not sure. Let's see. The way Disney is progressing, I think it will be sooner than later where I will religiously avoid their movies. Uh, let's see. You have three choices: shake hands with, go to the movie with, go to Texas Roadhouse with, Bobby Reynolds. Oh man, I'll go to Texas Roadhouse with Rob because we're the Girth brothers. Bobby, I'll go to the movie with you, and I'll shake hands with for life there. Hey, I've been hearing really good things about the Dragon Ball movie, guys. Like I heard it like killed it at the box office. What world or where do we you guys don't understand. Growing up, anime was hard to find. And it was just as obscure as martial arts movies. I mean, we can go back to what I was talking about with Suncoast. They had that small little tiny corner of martial arts films, but then they would have a small little tiny corner for anime. And you'd buy a cassette that had like 2 episodes on it. I mean, we have come a long way to now, a worldwide release of Dragon Ball movie. I mean, it's crazy they even brought Dragon Ball Z back. I know it's Super now, but man, and it like killed it at the box office. Like it did really well. We have come a long way. Anime has. The Netflix legendary Kong series is anime, and Disney series is oh wow wow okay well that's updated news there okay. Uh, yeah, that Looney watched it back on Telemundo. Look at that. That's right. Gotta get. Hey, gotta find a way to watch it. It's hard back then, man. I mean, this is like way before Toonami. I mean, thank God for Cartoon Network, Adult Swim, and Toonami. I mean, a lot of that anime that helped make anime a lot more popular over here. Even the early DVDs of anime, it was literally like I think I have some Trigun DVDs, and it was 2 episodes a disc. Do you know how many volumes that is? I mean, it's crazy, man. I think Cowboy Bebop might have been the same way. I think Cowboy Bebop was 2 episodes a disc, and it was expensive. It was expensive. It was like $30 for 2 episodes. Oh, I wanted to do a trailer reaction, but I forgot all about this. Um, Kenshi's fucking dope, man. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's better than that last Mortal Kombat. They started off really good with Scorpion, and then that one after that, it was kind of a mess. There's some entertainment in there though, but it was okay. Seems like they're taking forever to get King and Ashura out. They need to hurry up with that, man. I love the theme song for that show, man. It's pretty badass. The Wicked films. All right. That's it, dude. You're coming over. You're coming over. Here's a good question. So the news dropped a while back that Halloween Ends is going to Peacock. So all you guys that are paying for that Peacock, are you gonna just watch it at home? Or are you gonna go to the theater? I want to know just for fun. Mad Balls. Oh, Heather, for a limited time at Best Buy, of all places, they had like horror icon Mad Balls. There was like a Freddy one, a Jason one, and every time I was at Best Buy, which was rare, I always looked for those, but I never seen them. But yeah, that's kind of cool. They kind of brought Mad Balls back for a while there. Yeah, I saw Dragon Ball was part of Fortnite, Alan. Yeah, I saw that. Watch Hell of a Boss, the YouTube show by Vizzy Pop. Well, if I have time. I have not. I'm jealous at Rob because Rob's going this year, right? I'm jealous. 2 episodes a disc days when the series costs like Yes, Bob knows what's up. There you go. He's like, "Fuck it, I'm paying for Peacock, I'm watching it at home." There you go, Looney's watching it at home. Jake's gonna go see it, alright. What happened, Severio? I thought he was going. I thought it was all, settled. I reached out to him, is he okay? I seen he's been doing streams, but I sent him a few messages, but he hasn't, seen them. As well, hopefully Rob's okay. Man, he was really excited to go. I was hoping he'd go so he can vlog for us and show us the event. We all know Halloween will not end. This is the last of the films in the The soundtrack is for Halloween 2018 is dope. Oh, okay, he's doing okay. All right. I have not seen Men. Have any of you guys seen Men? Why do I want to say it like that? Men. I don't know why. It's titled that way. I just like I don't know. Why does the movie make me want to say it like that? Men. Chase, did you like Men? No. No, it looked interesting though. The guy, the actor, the British actor, he's a really good actor. He plays all the different versions of men in the movie. So I wanted to see the movie for him. But I didn't get a chance to see it though. Okay, Rob's okay. Okay. Man, it's terrible. Okay. Well, good. I'll stay away from that. Oh, Imran like men. All right. Men. There's a Rebecca Hall thriller that's out right now. I heard was really good. And that actress is great, man. Jamie Lee Curtis is going to be in Borderlands. I forgot. I completely forgot they're still doing a Borderlands movie. Heather watched Black Phone on Peacock. All right, there you go. Well, OGP is making me suffer, man. He hit me up today and here, live. He was here not too long ago talking about how good X was, and I still haven't seen X. Watch at this point. By the time Samurai Guy sees X, it'll be Halloween. You know what? Halloween's right around the corner. I don't know. That might be a Halloween movie review time. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. Yeah, she's so good, man. Did you guys see the Killer Clowns from Outer Space game coming from the same people who did the Friday the 13th game? It looks good, man. It looks good. It looks like it'll be fun. Men is just weird and has creepy scenes, but I have seen better. Okay. Men sounds like a wait till it's free movie. Oh man, which movie has my favorite soundtrack? Oh my god. Yikes. Man, that's a really hard question. Hold on. By default, just for fun, I'm putting motherfucking Shocker as my favorite soundtrack. As of right now, I'm choosing Shocker. That's right. Speaking of Shocker, it's been the 1 year anniversary, if you want to call it that, since we reviewed Shocker here on the channel with Lindsay Washburn and Joe Valley from Media Glitch. I got a Facebook notification today, so I kind of reposted it. It's like it's been a year already since we reviewed that movie. Yeah, we did do it. We did need a sequel, but it's one of those movies where it's perfect the way it is. So it's one of those that it's cool, man. Who has better one-liners? You don't fuck with the Chuck. I don't know, like Chucky's one-liners later became hilarious. I don't know. I'm gonna go with Freddy. I'll go with Freddy. Why not? I like the Return of the Living Dead soundtrack. I actually have that. I'm assuming the soundtrack was the best thing about Firestarter. I'm assuming. I still haven't seen it. I heard nothing but horrible things about it. The Power Glove. was it? Was it? Now you're playing with powerful. No. He says, "Nice graphics." Kevin, I'm sorry. Kevin, I'm sorry. You've been waiting 85 years for this review. You know what? You know what? All right. All right. Okay. 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 Stay tuned, Kevin. Stay tuned. It's on the list. I keep getting backed up with projects. That's all right. All right. I'm gonna work on it this week. I'm gonna work on it this week. I'm so sorry. And I'm gonna keep the longer you wait, I'm gonna keep upping the year count for fun. So next time you ask me, I'm gonna be like, I've been waiting 150 years. Don't worry, man. Don't worry. I won't let you down. The what's holding us up forever is me and Lady Fatblood's schedules are like this, and I really want her to watch it with me and review it with me. That's why it takes so long, because she loves World War II, that whole setting, that whole era. She's fascinated with that, the history and stuff. So I kind of wanted her to watch it with me, but I don't know. I might have to just do it without her. So don't worry, brother. There you go. Yeah, classic. Really? Really? Oh, we got a shot here, guys. We got a shot. Hellraiser might be pretty fucking cool, man. Because Night House was really good, and The Ritual was fucking great, man. Wow. I am like I am with the rings of power. I am like She-Hulk. I'm sure it'll be fine, but I'm not like I gotta watch it. I mean, I know there's a lot of fans out there. They can't wait to watch it. Return to the Tolkien verse, but I just some of the the most recent trailers I've seen looks a little bit more interesting, but I'm still not, you know. Lady Fablood called out something interesting. Oh, now I'm playing with power. She called out something interesting. She's like, okay, if this Lord of the Rings series is doing its own thing, right? She's like, if they're doing its own thing, they're taken from the books and they're doing their own version of these characters. They're doing their own thing, kind of a reboot, whatever, prequel to the movies. They're doing their own thing. She was like, some fans are going to be fine with that, and some fans are going to be pissed off at that. But once she saw the Balrog, and the Balrog looked exactly like it looked in the movies, she was like, because she was just like, are you doing your own thing like you're saying you are? Or we're desperate. We're desperate. Let's throw in something people recognize. Okay, let's grab the Balrog and let's keep it. Make sure it looks exactly like it looked in the movies. She said that kind of loses points for her. She's just like, either be your own thing or be part of the movies, but make it a prequel, right? But when you see stuff like that with the Balrog, it looks like desperation, right? It looks like, oh, okay, we got to put everyone's downvoting and disliking the videos, the trailers. All right, nobody likes this. All right, we need. It seems like a wild card, like they're just like, all right, we're desperate. Let's throw in something people know. So, doesn't mean that the show will be bad. But that was a good point Lady Fedblood pointed out. Like, I didn't even think about it. I was just like, oh, the Balrog. That was my reaction. The Balrog. But I was just, well, I'm not really invested in the show anyway, but I'm just like, oh, the Balrog's here. And then she was like, the show lost it, any kind of credibility. But the show may end up being fucking great. You never know. It may be awesome. Well, we'll have to find out when it comes out. But I'm not in a huge rush to watch it. I don't need another 8 years of Game of Thrones letdown disappointment. And speaking of Game of Thrones, you guys know I'm not even going to bother watching House of Dragons. You guys already know my pain will never be healed with Game of Thrones. But what I'm hearing is that so far the season 1 of House of Dragons is at least better than Game of Thrones season 8. That's what I'm hearing. It's not enough to bring Samurai Guy back into the fold, but that's what I've heard. I don't know if you guys seen it. What did you guys think of House of Dragons? Lady from Titanic. Kevin. Kevin, you're hilarious, man. I have seen this. Somebody sent this to me. Yeah, I have seen that. He just fell asleep. I know, right? I know, man. That last shot, that face, man. I know, I know. Yes, there's another great soundtrack right there. Yeah. Well, MK, there was a time that I loved both. And then half of season 7 and all of season 8 ruined all of that. Oh, I'm sure I've heard nothing but good things about the movie, Kevin. I'm sure we'll enjoy it. So, like I said, there's always a chance we could be proven wrong, right? And it's actually pretty fucking cool, man. You know, but we're not ready to jump right into it. If we start watching Lord of the Rings right away, that's if we're that means we're bored. That means we're bored. We're like, you want to? You want to? All right, fine, let's do it. And then we'll just watch it. That's our motivation to watch it. We're not crazy about it right now, but going in that way, you never know. I might be like, yo, the fucking first season of Lord of the Rings is on point, man. Like, yeah, they made changes here and there, but dude, overall, shit, like it's actually pretty fucking cool. I have a feeling that I won't do that, but you never know. You never know. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. The legend. What's going on, brother? Louis Lecca. Y'all need to go over to subscribe. Nerd Report, baby. That's right. Nuke the fridge, son. The shill media is claiming Lord of the Rings is good. Okay. It's possible. That's possible, too. That's also possible. It's good seeing you, brother, for a little bit. I hope you're doing great, man. Your channel's killing it, brother. I gotta make my way down to Frankensons at some point, man. I've just been so busy. Oh God, Kevin, now you're putting me on the spot. It would be Lord of the Rings. It would be Lord of the Rings. I don't even want to. I don't want to look at anything Game of Thrones. I don't. It will not be salvaged. I will not be. The hurt will not be. What's the word I'm trying to wait? My heart will not be repaired. Oh God, it'll never happen. It'll never happen, man. I am so done with Game of Thrones. See, you guys don't understand. You don't understand. People that come late to Game of Thrones are like, they just come in now that the series is available and you can binge watch, right? So people watch season 1 through 8. And a lot of people are like, well, it's not that bad. It's fine. But they don't understand. Samurai Guy was there from the beginning. That's 8 years. That's 8 years of my life wasted. So see, that's where the hate. That's right. I'm turning into the emperor. God damn it. The hate flows through me. Oh, I'm afraid. Oh, the House of Dragons will not repair your broken heart, Samurai Guy. Oh, the power throws the hate flows through me. Oh my God. There you go. I'll be watching Cobra Kai instead. Cobra Kai over Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones. Actually, Game of Thrones is not even an option. It's not even there. I'm right there with you, Kidjawak. I grabbed all my Game of Thrones and sold that shit for garbage. I didn't even get a good price. I was just like, yo, just take this shit, man. Like I just walked into this random place. I was like, yo, man, just give me store credit, all right? Just give me store credit. I walked in that shit like I was dealing. I walked in there, I was like, hey man, hey yo, look here, homie. Yo, hey, just take this stuff, man. Just give me something in here, right? Yeah, give me that Funko Pop over there. Take them up. Take all of it. Give me the goddamn Funko Pop. Give me the goddamn Funko Pop. Oh my God. Kevin watched the first episode of House of Dragons, found it nothing new or different. Features similar characters and see straight away it's going to be power struggle between the family. What's a way up, dude? I've bought over 400 horror movies on Amazon since January. Do I have a problem? No, you do not. You rep that horror genre, baby. Rep it. What's up, Davis? Davis Beers. What's going on? All right. Justin liked House of Dragons. Okay. Let's see here. I'm trying to catch up to you guys' comments there. I'm tempted to start Better Call Saul. Some people are saying Better Call Saul is better than Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad. I'm like, what? Yeah, feel your anger. No, I think it's just bad writing. Are you talking about now? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I was dealing that day, man. Give me that venom, that venomized Cyclops pop or something. You don't need that. You don't need two of that. Give me two. Give me two. All right. Yeah. I literally was like, I do not want to take this back home. So y'all don't know the pain. Well, some of you do. The NSG knows. He knows what's up. Oh, really? $5 this Friday, huh? All right. How would I react if I watch a Godzilla cartoon in the style of Teen Titans Go? If it's fun, if it's entertaining and hilarious, I don't mind. As long as it's entertaining. Oh man. This is some funny shit. You guys are awesome tonight, man. As usual, making me laugh. As usual, man. Thanks for watching, guys, and liking the video. Appreciate it. I'm not going anywhere yet. I'm not going anywhere yet. Dude, I'm gonna have to start watching, man. Let me know right now, guys. Those of you that have finished, everybody watching right now, those of you that have finished Better Call Saul, do you think it's better than Breaking Bad? Let me know. I'm just curious. Let me know. Just as good as Breaking Bad or better? Let me know. Oh, woo. Should have played the "This is bad" comedy clip. But asked about Game of Thrones. Oh, oh man. Whew. Some funny shit, man. Let's see. Is there any coffee left? I might have to get a refill here. Am I excited for the Barbie movie?
This is bad comedy.
Oh, look at that. We got Wire over Breaking Bad. All right. Got a Wire fan here. Look at that. He got up to season 3 and already thinking it was better. Wow, dude. I'm gonna have to start watching this. What are my comic book movies? You mean favorite, Bobby? No, I have not got a chance to see it. I'm so behind and backed up on shows and movies, Goji. You know what actually will be comedy? If Barbie is actually hilarious. The fact that they made a live action Barbie movie and it's actually good, that would be comedy. Seinfeld are friends. What's up, Big Shin? How you doing, man? MLP 2010? I'm not sure what that is. Well, you guys might be shocked by this. Um, can you hear me now? Let me know if you can hear me now, guys. Mic check. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me now? I'm good. Yeah. So before I was cut off there, Samurai Guy, you're gonna be shocked. I've never seen one episode of Friends. You know why? Because it was kind of looking like
This is bad comedy.
that's the clip of the day, man. I'm gonna keep using it. I'm sure it's a fun show. I mean, there's a lot of friends that I have that love Friends. That's kind of weird that I just said that. Um, but yeah, that's not. I don't know. I never had any interest to watch it. But I have seen not a lot of episodes of Seinfeld, but I've seen several episodes of Seinfeld, especially the "No Soup for You" episode. I was dying. So I guess by default, pick Seinfeld. What? I'm stunned. I thought I was the only guy in the planet that never seen only person on the planet has never seen Friends. I watched Friends one season of Seinfeld. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know if you remember my story on Frasier. When I was young, I tried watching it and I didn't get it. I did not get it at all. I was like, "Well, I'm done with this." Blip. And then Lady Fat Blood really was the one that kind of got me into it because she started watching it and I was like, "You like Frasier?" Like this was like years ago. I was like, "You like Frasier?" She's like, "Yeah, it's hilarious." I'm like, "Really?" So I sat down and I started watching it and I was like, "Oh, I get it now." I get it now. The whole point of Frasier is these guys are extremely intelligent and successful, and they're all smuggity smug and up their own. Their farts don't stink, but they're fucking terrible. That's the point. I was like, oh, okay. You have Frasier, who's he's the know-it-all. He always gives advice. That's his, psychiatry is his thing, but he can't handle his own problems, and he's always fucking up. I get it now. But when I was young, I was just like, adults are talking. Blip. Is Xena on? I'm gonna watch Xena. But yeah, Frasier's funny. I get it now. Oh my god, there is a hilarious fake fan made trailer of Frasier. You guys have to watch it. It's one of the funniest things. If we knew the trailer was that great, me and Lady Fabula would have did a reaction. But somebody made a like horror, like horror movie, like thriller, like serious thriller, where Frasier's fucking psycho, and the way he edited the footage it's so good. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's so good. Oh my god, it's so funny. It's so funny. But yeah, you should be able to find that on just to type in like Frasier movie trailer or something. It's so funny because it's like it's just edited so well. The music, it's all creepy, and oh my god, it's so funny. The yuppie crowd loves Friends. Yeah, I watched a little bit of Third Rock. I was all cool with that, especially when William Shatner showed up. That was funny, man. Yeah, now we're talking. Yeah, I gotta love some Sanford and Son now. And then you have Goji, right? He loves Friends. He's seen all of it. It's better than Seinfeld. So there's a lot of fans for Friends out there. And the NSG is probably right. This is probably why I was just like, eh. Oh, Goji went to see Evanescence and Korn. Nice. Walter Hill movie night. Well, I want to do that. My favorite Walter Hill films, like a list, like my top 15. This stuff takes time to do. See, you guys have to remember, as long as I've been doing YouTube, Samurai Guy is pretty much a one-man show. I'm doing everything. Because Lady Fat Blood, our schedules, ever since, we started the channel many years ago, like our schedules never met, So I'm kind of doing everything: editing, posting, uploading, downloading, uploading stuff for the members, and constantly trying to come up with ideas and new ideas for new series and shows and have guests on here. That takes planning, scheduling, you know. Just having a podcast guest, I'm creating the intro, doing research, downloading images, video, GIFs, all that stuff. Like I am a one-man show here. I'm doing everything. So sometimes things take time, unfortunately, just like, and there's a lot of things I want to do. Like I still want to do those creature feature Fridays, like I mentioned a while back. Like I still want to do those. I just got to have time to kick it off, and then make sure I'm consistent. So, I think we got as far as the crazy clown looking dude. I think it was the circus. Was the circus like Was the circus after the witches or before? Because I think that's as far as we got. The witches and the circus is where we ended up leaving off, but I didn't get that far. Yeah, if Samurai Guy had an editor or money to pay an editor, you know, life would be so much easier. Harry and the Hendersons. Oh my goodness. After witches was the circus. Okay. Yeah, we only got as far as the circus, and we enjoyed the show for what it was. Um I think what was the hotel? Was that after the circus? But we didn't get a chance to watch from there on, though. But we've heard mixed things. We've heard mixed things about the show. Like some seasons are good, some are kind of crappy. So you work your ass off to make the channel work. The Movie Dojo Army appreciate all your hard work and the amazing content you provide. Well, thank you, Kevin. I appreciate that, man. Thank you for having patience. I was tempted to watch Lucifer. It looked like something I wasn't really into, but I heard it's pretty good actually. And I know he's based off a DC comic, right? Like version, right? I know I heard about the new Quantum Leap, but there's a new Night Court. There's a new Night Court coming. What is going on? Now I got the theme song in my head now. Dur, 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 dur. Oh yes. Yes. Yes, we have. What's really funny, MK, is on Tubi, the greatest streaming service of all time. I think the whole RoboCop show is there, and we, for fun, I think it was a couple of months ago, we watched the first 2 episodes, like the pilots, and we were laughing hysterically, man. Who knows? If we had more time, if me and Lady Fabula were on the same schedule, we could do so much more content together. I would love to do like we could do like let's react to episodes from RoboCop, and we sit down and I would edit it and upload it, right? But it's just we've never synced after all these years because it's just schedules are always all over the place. But that sounds like fun, right? Something like that. That'd be hilarious to share with you guys. I didn't see I didn't see I didn't order the last pay-per-view, but I saw the highlights. Holy shit, man. That was the last thing I was expecting to get a text. My buddy texted me and he was like, dude, Kamara Usman dominated that whole fight and then he got knocked out at the end. That's insane. Insane. Mr. In Between. Oh, really? Okay. So he is DC. Well, that sounds it's interesting. Why is there no reviews for Lucifer? Like you think there'd be reviews? Are there reviews out there for this show? Like you always see, oh, I've checked out She-Hulk and I've checked out this, but does no one give a shit about the DC shows? And they're like, I ain't watching fucking Lucifer. I don't know. You think there'd be reviews everywhere? Everyone's tripping out, man. New Night Court. I didn't even know that. I'm like, what? So Lucifer shows up in Sandman. Really? Okay. Well, I wasn't gonna watch Sandman because I wasn't sure if it was gonna be greenlit for a second season, but some of the badasses here tonight let me know that there is a second season coming, so that's good because I don't want to start something and pull a Game of Thrones on me. Knight Rider reboot, yo, still to this day one of the greatest theme songs ever. Still, would practical effects make make a big comeback? I don't know, man. Yellowstone? No, no. I heard those were good shows, I think. Goji's excited for some football. Ah, this is hard, man. This is tough because both are so good. Even Josh Thompson, I mean, he's a homer for Khabib and them. So, um, of course, he's picking Islam. But you know what? It could go either way. But I'm going to pick Charles because I think recently he's fought tougher competition and overcame those obstacles. Islam's beat some tough dudes, but not the caliber that Charles has. So Charles might have a slight advantage there. So we'll see. Because I don't know if Islam's gone through any adversity and had to fight to come back like Charles had. But Justin Gaethje's such a badass, and look what Charles did to that dude. He beat that dude worse than Khabib did. That was crazy. So I'd have to go for Charles, but you never know, man. I wouldn't be surprised if Islam takes it. Street Hawk. Do you guys remember this? Remember Street Hawk? Oh my God. You know, when we saw advertisements posted around Comic-Con, I was kind of booing from afar because I enjoy that movie so much. But me and Lady Fabula, we saw the trailer and we were like, okay, well, this doesn't look like the Munsters, right? Like this doesn't look this doesn't look like utter trash. This might have a potential, especially it being a series. They can kind of take their time, right? And explore the characters a little bit more. So it's got a shot to be okay. I don't hate it as much as I did at first, but maybe on the safe side, don't have high expectations. There you go. Sandman is fire. All right, you guys are getting me excited to watch Sandman. No, no.
This is bad comedy.
I stayed away just in case, man. I stayed away. I was like, yeah. Are you ready for some football? Oh, you gotta love MST. Wait, hold on a second. Charles, the fan film about Chucky, it's pretty good for a fan film. Sadly, Universal made them cut out a half hour or so. He had Chucky meeting Freddy in it, but had to be cut, sadly. Huh. The only thing unfortunately, I was part of the Kickstarter kind of thing because a buddy of mine, oh, well, Jamie Powell, who helped me with the huge unboxing, send me all the Blu-rays today. He really wanted that movie on Blu-ray, and so I was like, yeah, I'll get it for you, and he got me something else to trade. And the sucky thing was I think everybody was supposed to get their own like copy of it on Blu-ray and stuff. And I think they ended up kind of backing out and just making it digital only. And they got hit with a lot of copyright, I heard. So it's just kind of like the whole project got all fucked up. So I paid for nothing, basically. like because I didn't get a physical Blu-ray copy to send to him. So I was supposed to be guaranteed that. So that kind of sucks. I'm sure it's still good. And but I have no interest to watch it because of all that went down, that whole experience. I was like, nah, I'm good. And he was disappointed too because he was looking forward to having a Blu-ray copy. But well, you're disappointed? I thought you said it was good, unless that was somebody else's quote. But no spoilers, Kevin. No spoilers. I haven't seen it yet. Trash by the bell. Aren't they doing I thought they were doing another Thing movie, weren't they? And it was supposed to follow the book, I thought, like the novel. I thought they were doing another one. Not necessarily copying the movies. They're just going after it's copying the book or something like that. I may have heard wrong, so. Ever seen Corn Man, the superhero that communicates with Karn? Thrift found that thing on DVD, localized for PAL too. Mind-boggling how they pulled that on. Hey, I don't know if it's on Tubi. I don't know. We'll bring back B movie challenge. Now here's the thing. Everybody, I've been getting messages. People want us to talk about Shark Side of the Moon. The problem is me and Lady Fabula, we already watched it. We watched it when it came out, and it's what did I call it? I said after it was done, I said that this movie is hilariously insane. or something like that. I don't know. It's like if we got that request earlier to review it or do a reaction or something, I probably would have did it right away. But I don't want to rewatch Shark Side of the Moon again to do a review. But all you need to do is watch the first 10 minutes or watch the trailer. That's all you need to do to see if it's something you want to watch. And we were laughing hysterically at the first 10 minutes. And then it just gets even more bonkers. You just didn't expect it to get just off the rails, bonkers, crazy. Just what is going on? All the way, literally, to the very last shot before the end credits show up. So, yeah, love the Wraith. People want to watch Corn Man now. Santa Jaws. Santa Jaws. Shark Exorcist. I seen a review on that, so it was spoiled for me. Sharks of the Corn. NSG, check out. Is it really that bad? RoboCop. Check out that special. Me and Master Chaos talk about it. Check that out. He's cruel. Oh man. We watched that so long ago though. Oh, it was bad. It did have its moments though, but it was kind of bad. But not like entertainingly bad, like good bad. There was a few good bad moments, but other than that, it was just like, oh man, what are we doing? Come on, man. Do I look like a guy who doesn't like Beavis and Butthead? Yeah, I know there's a new show. I would love to. I want to see the movie. And that new movie, I heard it was actually pretty good. That's why they're doing a show. Shark Bait. It's funny. It's like I feel like they make a shark movie every month, right? Or 5. It'd be like, no, 10. Fuck it. 10 shark movies a month. I saw the trailer for House Shark. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, the Beavis and Butthead's on YouTube now, huh? First episode? No. No. I've never I don't think I reviewed any of this Game of Thrones seasons. The show does not exist. I don't know what you're talking about. There was no Game of Thrones show. I don't know what you're talking about. Still need to watch Crawl. I think that might be on my Creature Feature Fridays list because I've been wanting to see that for a while. Oh yeah, I like South Park, man. I was there when the beginning, man. I'm old. I was there, South Park in the beginning, and that South Park movie is still hilarious. It is still funny. There's a musical I like right there. There you go. South Park the musical or Les I don't know. Which one am I going to choose? Especially when it's Shark Week and 10 more shark movies get made. The South Park movie that actually went to theaters back in the day. Let's see. Yeah, Van Damme has definitely become a better actor over time for sure. The only thing I was disappointed with this movie was their fight kind of sucked. They've had better fights against each other in other movies, but in this movie, it was like, what the hell happened there? Um, I don't know if I've received the UK version yet. Did I? I don't remember. This is why Samurai Guy has Blu-ray.com. Because on Blu-ray.com, guys, you can save your movie titles in there. You can like have a list. Because I forget what I own and shit sometimes. I have a buddy in the UK getting it for me. He's getting me the UK version, Matt. It's good to see you, brother. I got your message. I just have not gotten around to watching it yet, but you'll hear from me very soon once I watch it. I'll let you know for sure, man. House 1977. That's a crazy movie. Speaking of House, look at the Egg Shen's got the avatar. He's got the cat right there, man. Samurai Shark movie. Now that's a cool fucking name. Come on. Come on, filmmakers. Samurai Shark. Let's go. Phat Samurai Guy the musical. I hate Game of Thrones. I hate Game of Thrones. The Predator. The Predator. Somebody give me a mint. Anybody got a mint? And Lady Fat Blood comes out of nowhere. Don't be a Captain Twat Waffle. It'd be hilarious. Oh, Bob, you know how I feel about this kind of stuff, man. Ugh, it's 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 a shame, especially when all the hard work the stuntmen do, man. It's just a waste of hard work. Fat Samurai Guy the musical. I'm still laughing at that. I should make a fake trailer. And nobody's gonna get it except the movie Dojo Army. Nobody else is gonna get it. They're gonna be like, "What the fuck are they singing? What are they singing about? What? Somebody hand me a mint. And anybody got a mint? What the fuck are we? What? Captain Twat Waffle? What are we doing? The Predator? What is happening?" No Demon Slayer, Goji. Yeah, there's 5 billion shows and movies out there, and I'm trying to catch up. No burgle cuts. Avatar is overrated, and I hate Game of Thrones. These would be the song titles. We don't allow burgle cuts. Burgle cuts. Burgle cuts. No. You look like a burgle cut, and you are now banished. Be hilarious. And then Lady Fat Blood can do the blood orgy dance, baby. Yeah. No, that's just for me. Sorry. Chase, don't give Hollywood any ideas. Shh. Don't give them any ideas, man. It's perfect the way it is. They'll do it. They'll do it, man. I'm just gonna throw in when there's a whip, there's a way, just for the hell of it. When there's a whip, what was it? When there's a whip, there's a way. When there's a whip, there's a way. We don't want to go to war today, but the Lord of the Lash says nay, nay, nay. That's right, I'm throwing it in there. Lord of the Rings animated movie, throwing it in. It's gonna be random. That's it. Phat Samurai Guy musical is just gonna be random dialogue. Nothing's gonna make sense. And Kevin is excited for Willow. I keep forgetting that that's a thing and that's coming. Oh, it's bonkers. It's a bonkers movie, but that's why I like it. Whoa, Reza, what's up, man? Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up in a second. Just wanted to hang out a little bit longer with you guys tonight. Oh, House is just a blast. It's just a bonkers what the fuckery blast. We have a piano eating a girl. I mean, it's so fucking nuts. It's so crazy. There's really nothing like House. There's really nothing like it. But not to be confused with the other House that came out in the 80s, not related, but that's a fun movie too. And House 2 is just bonkers. Uh, but in a good way. I haven't seen the House sequels after that though. Well, Severia, I've been streaming for over 3 hours, right? We're almost gone on 3.5 hours. Have I seen Monster House? Yeah, I bought Monster House on Blu-ray, and I remember liking it, but that's so long ago. I've only seen it once. It was like a blind buy because I heard good things about it. Oh, that sounds like an interesting versus. Hmm. Now, these houses are different from the 1977 house. These are 80s house movies. There's no relation. So, oh man, was everybody like tripping out? Was the audience like, "What the fuck?" It's such a unique movie. Let's make 4 hours. Oh Jesus. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier, Bob. We were talking about it looks fun. It looks like there's a lot of well-deserved fan service in there. Yes, the Cheers cast members is like, what the fuck? That was hilarious. I've never reviewed House though, or any of the House movies, old or new. I never reviewed those. Friday the 13th sequel to Friday the 13th 4. Is that what's going on? They're finally getting their panties out of a bunch and they're finally making a decision on another movie. Just fucking do it already, man. Release my boy Jason, man. Yeah, I've never seen 3 and 4. I've never seen those. 10 hours. We're going for the record. I think the longest, this was when I first started live streaming a way back. I think the longest I've live streamed was like 6 hours, I think. And I don't know if that was during like Van Damme movies we were talking about, Seagal movies, and we were just like hanging out. I think it was 5 hours, 5 or 6 was like the longest. Oh, Jesus. But that was like the early days, man. All right, Kevin. Take care, brother. It's only 4 people. I'm sure all 5 of you had a blast, though. 24-hour live stream one day. Oh my God. Let's see. How about 24? I would literally have to have nothing to do, and just like, fuck it. We're doing some kind of marathon. Oh my God. We would have, well, we can't watch movies together because of stupid copyright. That would have been fun though if we were able to watch movies like all night together. That would be great, but copyright. There is a buzz about Friday the 13th sequel. I think they greenlit it. Sequel to which part exactly? Okay. At this point, I'm desperate. My sis, as long as it doesn't suck, we gotta bring Jason back, man. All these other characters coming back, but Leatherface is back, Myers is back. It's like, come on, we gotta have Jason there. House versus Jacob's Ladder versus Shining. That's 4 movies. That's too much. All right, Jake, have a good one, brother. All right, actually, I think we'll go ahead and wrap it up for today. You guys are fucking amazing. Always making me laugh. Hopefully I made you laugh. Thanks again for hanging out and talking movies and seeing this crazy unboxing. I gotta put all these movies away. Yeah, again, big shout out to Jamie Powell. That's right. Thanks for sending all that stuff. Samurai Guy was patient because I know it's hard. Yeah, man, thank you, all of you guys for hanging out with the Samurai Guy, talking movies, having fun. Oh, really quickly, don't forget tomorrow, the last episode we had of this acclaimed series was last year in November. That's a long time. I didn't realize it was that long. I knew it was a while. But we are bringing it back. It is coming back to the channel. The acclaimed series, Is It Really That Bad?, is coming back tomorrow. So make sure you guys hang out with Samurai Guy and the Gear Brothers. That's right, the writers from the horror flick The Retaliators, coming out this year. We're going to be hanging out tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific time, talking about 10 motherfucking midnight, starring everybody's favorite Charles Bronson. And you guys can see that score right there. And right now, if you guys want to participate, I made a poll on the community page if you guys agree or disagree with that Rotten Tomatoes score. But we're going to talk about it tomorrow. Is 10 to midnight really that bad? The show's coming back. So make sure you guys show up tomorrow. It's going to be fun hanging out and seeing you guys. That's right. Listen to Bob. Bob's in charge. That's right. Listen to Bob. And we're going to have fun tomorrow, like we always do. Have fun here and hanging out. So thanks again, guys. And if you're new here, thanks again for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, all that good stuff. And stay away. Stay away. My advice for tonight, before I leave you guys, stay away from movies that'll make you say,
"This is bad comedy."
I'll see you guys later.